Hey everyone, Put ISM, welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So we're back with our normal show. So that will include Tim looking at all the latest kit releases, Dan will be looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum that you shared through the week, and the most voted for build of the week will win a UMP goodie bag as well. We'll also be looking at everything you've shared over on the Live at the Bench page. Hey that you've been buying this week. I'll mute myself, give me a sec. At the Bench Show. So we're back with our normal show. There we go. So that will include Tim looking at There we are. That's better. So yeah, we're looking at what everyone's been buying this week as well. And as always, got any comments or questions, pop them in the chat and we'll get to them as we go through the night. And that's it, really. Giveaway snack, like so, we've got a goodie bag to give away in Dan's section, and we'll give another goodie bag away later on in the night. We'll start out some better prizes for next week. And just FYI, for next week as well, we're doing our Secret Santa opening next Friday as well. We know we do it on Christmas Day, but it's always a bit difficult for people to get on and to watch as well, because obviously everyone's got commitments at Christmas. So we're going to do it next Friday night instead. So as many people as you can get on here with our Secret Santa gifts, and we'll open them all on here. Speaking of gift openings, we've got a couple of birthdays tonight as well. We've got Chunk with us all the way from Oz, and Mr. Scott Irvine as well, joined us from the USA, whose birthdays, I think Chunk's, was it yours yesterday, Chunk? And Scott, yours is the 18th, is it? If I remember right, I forget now.
Yeah, 12th mine was.
Yeah, g'day. When was yours, Scott?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, isn't it? I thought it was. So they're joining us tonight to open their gifts as well. So yes, you do get to hear the birthday song, unfortunately, and get to see the guys open their gifts. So tonight with us, we've got Tim, we've got Luke from Black Rifle Model Works, we've got Norman, we got Sharpie, we got Sam, we got Scott, Al, Dan, Chunk, and me. So everybody had a good week?
Yeah.
Mostly. No, not really.
Are you eager to open that present, Chunk? It's been sat there for how long?
Nah, doesn't bother me that much.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big box. It's only been here 5 weeks.
Oh, there you go then. Dan, what on earth is that on your bench?
That right there is a Costco mince pie. It's huge.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. They are.
I'm going to say I've got big hands, as you know, and that's
Yeah, very good.
I'm going to bow that in a moment.
Excellent.
The most I've seen of Scott's Chunk's bench ever.
Oh yeah, new camera angle, eh?
Well, I like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's gone. As soon as I click on him, he has connectivity issues.
Oh no, it's gonna happen because he's playing up there a couple of weeks now. So.
You got a different mic as well.
Yeah.
No,
sound different.
Camera.
You sound different.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to talk anyway.
Oh, watch out.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, nothing to say. Yeah, so I don't know how much Tim's got to look at in his bit. Is your bit busy this week, Dan?
Reasonably, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't put anything in yet. I forgot.
Me too.
I'll go do it in a minute. You need enthusiasm, can't you?
Yeah, mine's been that funny and full all day. My enthusiasm.
Oh, I bet it does. Oh, you love it.
You can tell.
You love it. Right then, so should we do the birthday openings first?
I'm going to say yes. Let's butcher the tune and then crack on.
All right. So it was Chunk's birthday yesterday. He was 60. And Scott's going to be 75 tomorrow.
Oh!
So they're part of our birthday pool. And I think they're the last ones, aren't they, this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
And we're going to butcher the birthday song, and then they're both going to open it. We'll let Chunk do his first, since his birthday was yesterday. And then Scott can do his. So, are you ready?
Nice.
Right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Happy birthday to you.
Flog. going to say how clear did that flog come through that I said first?
Yeah.
Just kind of the perfect gap. You flog. Anyway, there we go. Right, I'm going to attempt to click the camera on Chunk, who's bound to disappear as soon as I put the camera on him. So be quick, Chunk.
It's playing up as it is.
It's clearer than normal, though. I know it's gone.
Yeah.
Fragile. We bought you some from France.
It's Italian.
No, we bought them Fraggle, don't you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
Oh,
done
bye-bye.
He'll be back in a minute.
No, I'm sure he will.
You know for a fact he's just imploding about now.
No, he's there. He's milking it, though, isn't he? Jeez, come on, Chunk.
It's froze.
Chunk is not having a good day.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
There's a question in chat there that every single one of you can answer for me. It's the very last comment by Adam Schmidt saying, Paul, when are you going to do a build series on the 1934 Porsche?
Oh, cool.
I assume it means the 112th one.
probably about the same time I do a build series on the 1/200th Trumpeter Titanic.
About the same time as the initial model.
I'm going to say...
Oh, what you got, Chunk?
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh. That's nice.
Very nice.
He's speechless.
The
Junk?
best thing about it that I've got the other version. Hello.
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 Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
No.
Who?
I've got the other version with the
Alright.
Ah.
Cool.
We got you that version.
and
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Hello, what?
What's that?
Reach it.
Yep.
There we go.
it's a breach vehicle, sorry.
Ryan Sedan's asking what's in the box, Chunk. I don't know, but his ball's deep in it.
Two or one, Paul.
But yeah, he's undecided. Undecided.
No. Thank you very much. I've actually got one of them. I've actually got one of those, but I've got it for the dozer to go on the back of it. So
Oh,
very good. Thank you very much.
No,
useless.
Happy birthday for you, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Chunk.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Right, over to Scott. Hopefully, do this in real time.
Hey.
Hey. Have we got some pegs? Looks like he needs some more pegs.
Where do you pull that out from, Scott?
Careful, that's hands there.
Fine. Be careful.
Some plastic cups.
Don't put it away, Dan.
Oh, just sure.
36 of them.
How do
Oh, we got some brown paper and white paper.
I got some paper.
Cool.
Oh, you always do
Don't
with
need to
paper.
roll at once.
Yeah, turn it all.
There should be some crayons at bottom.
It's just box of paper.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Very nice.
Oh,
I've been wanting this thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's good.
That thing's as cool as hell.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
That's very nice.
Very,
Very,
very
very nice.
it recently as well, and it was like, wow, it's huge. It's huge, and it's got so much detail in it.
It's really heavy too. There's a lot of stuff in there. So
You can't get it in the UK. It's impossible.
what's
Yeah.
that?
You can't get that boat in the UK. It's just impossible.
That's very nice. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys very much.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Nick, tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow.
Hey.
There we go. Well done. I'm just going to say a special thanks to Norm for sorting all this out all year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, mate.
How many was in the group? How many was in the group? Like 30 of us?
There was 30, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
10 of us that help pick all the models every time.
It was hard work.
I had a full head of hair myself.
Let's not exaggerate too much, Norm. Nobody likes a liar. There we go. That's it. Do you want to read some of the chat, John?
Oh, I can do.
You know what? I'll read a little bit with you first.
Okie dokie.
Hasn't chance this evening, dudes. Right over to you, John. No, I'm joking. Gary Pashley says, "Bring on the strippers." Come on, Sam.
Da, da, da.
Got your tongue out already. Get your
Couldn't afford it.
Excellent. Julie says, "Afternoon, fellas. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. I'm tuned in for a while. Looking forward to the show." Sergeant Bones says, "Hi, ho, 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 everyone."
Yeah.
Brian Mills there. Not shouting, thankfully, even and all. Epic's in there saying, "Hello, lads. Finally a free weekend."
Hooray.
Southport Steezer saying, "Hello, Pasta Fanatics of Southport. Good evening to Paul and the Sprue crew."
Hello.
Keeps there from a cold and wet South Wales.
Oh, dear.
Jamie Garvin says, "Evening all, and hi, Paul and crew. Merry Christmas, you too, bud."
Yep.
Yep.
Sam Wakefield says, "Evening all, first time in a long time we can watch live. A great show. Hello." Drew One says, "Hi, everyone. Happy Sprue bashing." Caleb B says, "Hello all." Hello. Some weirdo Black Rifle Model Works says, "Evening all."
Oh, gee. Oh,
I think
gee.
he's a spammer and he needs blocking.
Yeah. Al's there saying, "Hello, Norman." Digsby's there saying, "Hello all, and here's to a great weekend." Indeed. Brian's there. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot saying, "Evening all."
Hello.
Put the shovel down. Good evening, fellow Sprue artists. Hope you're all keeping well. Not much time on the bench due to a head cold that knocked me for 6. A very busy workload this week. Hope you feel better, Stuart.
Yep.
Matt Batliner, best name ever. Hello, Plastic Craftsman. Hope some of you guys got some mojo left for tonight. I'm knackered today. Absolutely knackered.
Yeah, I am.
Fine
I
stuff.
haven't even done anything.
I've just been getting up at 5:30 every day, and then it's been like 20 past 5 when I've been walking in the house. And
Hang on. Give me a sec.
hang on, yeah.
Did you find it, Paul? Did you find it?
I can't find my violin, though.
Can I finish my crying bit and in the rain too?
Oh,
Was it windy, Dan?
It's been a lot windy, and I've had, let's say, customers to deal with. There's other words that I want to use along with customers.
Do they start with the first couple of letters?
I was going to say,
If you added an N, could you make a word out of it?
yes.
Customers.
Yeah.
I don't think customers works very well.
It's about
If you get rid of the S, it will.
You know when roofers aren't working because it's raining, brickies aren't working because it's raining, joiners aren't working because it's raining, ground workers even aren't working because it's raining. Yet they phone you up and say, "Are you going to put my scaffold up today?" Hang on, it's raining. You, where are you? Well, I'm at home. Oh well, I'm not. So no, it'll be when it dries out. You
Get in a bloody cello by the time you're finished. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm finished crying now, mate.
Anyway, Julian says, "Happy holidays, Christmas over here." Anyone kids you haven't seen under the tree? Yeah, I won't see any kids. I've had my Christmas present anyway. Any kids still on for Christmas?
Yes.
Nope.
No. Yeah. Nope.
Don't think so.
Got BMW coming, I know that.
Fantastic. I'm so glad that we all discussed that.
Yeah,
Christopher C says hello. I can do audience participation. This lot are useless. Anyone got any kids? No. I know you did.
I have.
What BMW are you after?
M6.
Ah, okay.
Got the PlayStation decals going.
Oh, you have to get a freebie. Scrounger.
No, it's not
Wow, you were on
Nothing
that you were on them like a tramp on chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he got me to get me another set. At least I didn't have to pay extra postage. That was it. It was only about £1 anyways as well.
Yeah. There's MBMX says good evening from the south of Portugal. Matt 58 says hello everyone. Sharpie's there saying hello. Matt Batliner. I already said that, but thumbs up. No, but he did anyway. Pastor McGee said good evening all, and Tony's there saying good evening everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, Tom. Tim, do you want to read them?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to open the
Okay,
slides.
go on, John.
Yari T saying evening all. Lee Barlow, hello all. Jack Wood saying hello. Jason saying hello everyone. Good to see many of the live crew here tonight. Happy birthday, Chunk. Just a little bit longer and you can finally open that box. It's been sitting there 6 weeks.
Thank you.
Jim Clark is there. Not that Jim Clark. We got the good one. Merry Festivus to all. Oh, almost forgot Bar Humbug too.
Oh, Bahama.
Someone's feeding back a bit there, by the way.
Darryl Martin is also saying, evening all. Hope you're all well. Happy Friday.
Hello. Hello.
Glasgow Billy saying, evening from a damp Oxford.
Ooh.
Jason Skullfish, happy Friday all. Malcolm Plum, evening all. Darryl Martin, happy birthday, Chunk and Scott. Caleb B, live stream dream team right there. Haha.
So watching the wrong channel.
Definitely on the different channel. Hey Mika saying hello all. Matt saying happy birthday, Chunk and Scott. Brian too. Kev.
Brian 3.
John Howell saying good evening everyone. Ian Douthwaite saying evening folks from a wet and windy Cumbria. Hope you're doing well, Ian.
Yeah.
Tony Daly saying evening all. Thanks for the birthday song.
Oh, you're welcome.
Digsby James saying glad I put this on the big speaker first. Seriously. Happy birthday.
Dan, you're feeding backward.
Yeah, I figured so.
Just knock your volume down a bit.
I have done twice.
Oh, do it third time then.
Caleb is asking, is that happy birthday song going to be added to the ISM music CD? Yes, it is. It's track 1 on side 2 of disc 2.
Just wait for the calendar.
Gaz Vickers saying, oh God, I chose the wrong time to load in.
We're not doing a calendar again. It all got messy last time.
Yeah, there was. Right. Move on.
I don't know what you lot are thinking. Yeah, I mean it's something totally different.
Really?
I know what I'm thinking.
Roll the fraud.
Moving on. Jim saying, Santa Maria, that was bad. Happy birthday, Chunk. Matt 58 saying every dog in his neighbourhood is howling.
Absolutely.
Glad we could be of service. Adam Schmidt saying, Paul, when you can do the build series on 934, when I do the build series on the Titanic. Sunshine Cooper, hello and good morning from the Philippines.
Hello.
Digsby saying, don't ask. Sunshine saying it's been so long since the last time he's been here. Welcome back. John Howell and happy birthday, Chung and Scott.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dave.
Yeah. Jim saying, oh wow, Chunk, you really wanted that one. Prime Mover, the faceless Chunk speaks. Dragon 64 saying evening all. Dan Edmonds saying evening guys. Red, white or rose tonight? Gil's there, Red Dragon Model Works. Hello everyone.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Ryan, happy birthday, Scott. Tony Davey said he's got the star. All he needs is the manger. Talking about the light behind Scott, I think. And yeah, as I've put there, for any kiddies watching, don't worry, we'll have Santa back at the North Pole for Christmas. Couldn't resist it, Scott. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sure I've called you worse in the past. Kev said for you late arrival bonus, I missed the song. Don't worry, we'll give you a repeat.
Yeah, we'll serenade you next time you're in, Kevin.
Yeah. We'll sing something else. Gary Patchy saying, evening. Gary Stanley, any tips for masking awkward shapes or surfaces?
No.
Carefully. Go around the edges first.
Take your time.
Yep.
Use masking tape.
Easy to start with.
Do the awkward edges first.
Yes.
And if you got any really, really awkward little bits like curlicues on clear parts, like some of the games bits, that's when you break out the liquid mask.
Bollocks.
Great evening, all made it just. Ryan Dan's going on about Play-Doh. I might be okay with a water-based acrylic. I wouldn't want to try and play it or try and use Play-Doh with either a alcohol or lacquer-based paint. That's just asking for trouble. George Taylor saying hello from Southern California. John Mattioli saying happy holidays to all. Hope the modelling mojo is high for all modellers. Duff saying good evening all. Banana Man, good evening, slaves of the plastic.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
PC 44 pilot. Guys, how do we take model making to the next generation?
Build a Star Trek kit.
Wow.
Time travel.
We basically
encourage them. That's it. That's all you can do.
Keep building and make it seem like a cool and interesting hobby.
All right, not miracle workers.
Yeah. Or just take away of iPhones and iPads. John Stone, Christmas humbug. So, in general, hello all. John at Shadowland Scale Models, gentlemen, greetings. Another one at the wrong place. Man Cupboard Models, evening all.
Evening all.
Yeah. Caleb, glad it's slow here at work again so I can watch. John is asking question. If you have a decal that is peeling, what would you stick it down with?
Fire.
Wallpaper paste.
If it's well and truly dried, you can try rethinking it with decal solutions.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah,
either that or
PVA.
PVA under it.
Yeah.
John loves the smell of Play-Doh. Didn't know it smelled. Simon, hi folks, hope you're all well.
Hello.
Chaz Art saying evening all.
Hello.
Caleb saying I'm getting the next generation to model with me being quite younger than most. I always try to convince people my age to start. It's a great hobby. Keep on doing that, Caleb.
Yeah.
And almost Norman. Our Tamiya X and XF paints water-based for fine brush cleaning purposes.
Alcohol.
No,
alcohol. Yeah. Alcohol, babe.
And Ryan Shadan is saying modelling for the next generation. Keep having kids and buy them models.
Balls to that. I don't know if anybody had a joke. We're going to crack again. He's very undecided. Right, there we go. All caught up. Right, Al's going to do an impromptu demonstration on masking.
Put your mask on, Al.
Here you go. Hang on a sec. Here we go. Right. Are you watching?
Yes. Yep. There we go. That's it. All done. Any questions, please direct them to Scott. Via PM. Camera straight down.
Via PM.
Via PM, yeah.
How?
And if you need any information about modelling in general, message Tim whenever you want.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Timothy Ivor, especially tomorrow. He's not doing anything tomorrow at all.
Yeah.
Not busy. I'm not out tomorrow. I won't be drunk at any point, so fully understated.
You got your Christmas, haven't you?
Yeah, tomorrow. Could be fun.
Tim's getting a black eye.
Oh well, not sure why I'd be getting a black eye, Dan.
Because it's a works do. Everybody should have a black eye and a works do.
Yeah,
Maybe your
I'm gonna say, or is that just our works do?
this is your work, then.
That's because we're animals.
Yeah.
Animals.
Right. So what's everybody working on tonight then?
Ooh.
More work on the bike.
Subaru.
I'm working on the
Detcher.
ISM
a
Friday
little bit of work on Resin Rose's head and hair.
Kenobi.
Resin Rosie.
A10.
Oh, another name for the
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Look like Obi-Wan Kenobi for a second.
Working on A10.
You working on that, Norm?
We're saying Scott.
Said I'm working on my A10.
Cool.
Or I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Sky Raider.
Yeah, A1.
You just got your decimal point in the wrong place.
That's fine.
Must be his age.
Remember, I just turned 75. According to
Tomorrow. What are you working on? Scott?
Trying to get Dixie to play with me. trying to get it to work. Drives me insane.
Your mic definitely sounds different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't. I turn the camera on. I go. So
You don't sound as stupid as normal.
I'm still.
I'm going to say he sounds more intelligent.
That's just not the mic doing that. I'm still stupid. Trust me. I don't know if you've heard me before, but thanks a lot, fellas, for all that.
Cool.
Frankie B. Hello, Frankie. Anyone know what works best to clean Stan or as prime for an airbrush? Well, funnily enough, Ultimate Airbrush Cleaner will take that out, no problem at all.
Really?
That's UMP Airbrush Cleaner. Available from umpretail.com. And all our sanders are on offer. Is it 25% off, Tim?
Yes.
I've got to ask Tim because I can't remember.
Yes.
Till Sunday, is it?
I couldn't tell you the end date, but I know. Yeah, it's 25% off.
Yeah. So head on over there, take advantage of that while you can.
The mega pack of sanders is the best quality set of sanders you will get for that price anywhere. Well worth spending the money to get the whole set.
On commission, Tim.
No, honestly, you go through there. You think that most of the bags are £5 each. You get all of them for like 43 quid.
Yeah,
all of them, one of each. That's you're not going to get that any better at any point. So good. No,
Tim, just stare at the screen. Does he not look like a crap Obi-Wan Kenobi played by Ewan McGregor?
Yes. This is not the beard you're looking for.
I've got to say, Tim, that's the worst impersonation I've ever seen.
Hey,
leave him alone. I like a big beard.
So I'm allowed to slate beards because I can't grow one. I've still got a child's face.
Yeah.
Problem is, Dan, you've got it in the fridge.
It's all that moisturizer you keep catching by accident. Bit of friendly fire.
Oh.
It's a bit of blue on.
Blue on right stinger. Oh, it right stings. That's happened there for that giggle.
So Chad was saying for the next gen, get a model of an iPhone or an iPad.
Yeah.
And Gary Pash is saying next gen, stop Sharpie the child catcher scaring the kids off YouTube on Sunday nights. Hey, I just scare them onto other channels. Caleb's saying he likes to look at that Valentine. He'd like to do a Soviet lease one sometime.
Yeah, great kit. Really nice.
Yeah, and any tank is always better in Soviet markings.
I want to say, if anybody wants to know how to put something in a box, just message Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm normally is in great demand this time of year, though.
I actually packaged up 87 kits today.
Wow.
They're going in the attic along with the others.
87.
87.
That were in that room with you.
That were in this room, yeah.
Have you had a reshuffle, Norm?
Yeah, but a bit of a clear out.
Sorry, 12-year-old.
14, 16, 24.
So Drew is working on the 112.934. So perhaps you could do a build video series for
There you go.
And I've still got 34 in here.
Do I drop Tim in it? No, I'll be nice. Digsby James is working on the 1350th Zvezda Knyaz Suvorov Russian ship.
Why can't they have English names, John?
Because they're Russian, Dan.
And
They have a different alphabet. They have a Cyrillic alphabet.
Did everyone see the Russian aircraft carrier on fire during the week as well?
wow.
It was in for dry fit and it caught fire.
Spoken.
Yeah, no, the Russians are like, I just repaint it.
Yeah.
Was it a mysterious fire, Tim, or was it?
It's Russian, so it's very hush hush fire. Very hush hush. No one knows about it.
There was probably a welder and vodka involved.
And vodka.
In that order.
Yeah. Diggs is saying, agreeing with Norm, Tammy Valentine is a lovely kit. Yeah. Caleb's saying Obi-Wan Kenobi in a gimp suit chair.
I'll wear it.
And Callis is saying, hi gang, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone has having a good full moon Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And primer down his pants. Daryl Masters. There's Hannah saying, evening Hannah. Frankie saying he's been using Gil's Jeebus juice to clean his airbrush. Kev's asking, how's the house cleanup going after Vomageddon?
That's fine.
Yeah. Dan Edmonds says Boxing Day is extremely busy day for Norm.
Yeah, it's my day that day.
Tony says Norm's just doing a stock rotation. Who says his 934 is on the forum as a build? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hawk Moon.
Hawkman, righty ho. I say that, I'll forget next week, but I'll probably forget my name by then. Hannah's saying, Vomageddon has stopped, thank goodness. The work continues on fattening him up again now.
That's James, not me.
And Kev says, yep, James, I assume. Yeah, I've got to say, he looks very smart in his school uniform and Christmas jumper today.
Yes.
Unlike his Dalmatian Ewok outfit for these.
Definitely look like an Ewok.
Definitely was an Ewok.
Definitely look like an Ewok.
Well, I like the Ewok outfit. Yeah.
I was like, if you'd have known, Paul, I'm sure you'd have got him to shout Chihuahua in the middle.
Wait till next year when he's going to be the front half of a dormouse or something.
Dormouse.
Front
Yeah.
arm.
Just hope he hasn't got the Nova virus then.
Ooh, bless you.
All over the face.
Everywhere.
Saying hello to Hannah. And there's Wayne. Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
Hey,
Wayne.
Wayne. Hey, Wayne.
How's
What's Pet Shop doing?
Joke that never gets old. For us.
It's got some legs on it, that one, hasn't it?
I asked him if he'd been drinking piss recently, but he didn't find that very funny last night. No, Tim. Just checking. Just wanted to check. I can hear him. I can hear his voice telling me, "No, Tim. I can hear it. I've been drinking any piss." Not you sound like that, Wayne. Very fun.
Caleb is saying he's going to be having Christmas tomorrow, as all his family will be halfway across the country at Christmas. There's just him at home.
Mm.
So they've all left you on your own at home.
I would call that a result,
I'm
personally.
going to say that's a very thoughtful family, that.
Yeah.
Or it's a sign of a bad film.
I get the feeling, Caleb, you're probably going to have the best Christmas day out of the family.
After everybody, not just his family.
Now I'm probably going to be on my own as well.
Aw.
Hang on, we get that violin again.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
great,
don't
great,
want
great.
violin. I like being on my own.
Are you not going to Mary's?
I think we're doing that Christmas Eve.
Or are you doing the Christmas Eve shuffle?
Yeah, so the kids can then go to their dads on Christmas Day.
That's cool.
Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Oh, dear.
That's desperate.
Oh.
Yeah, Caleb says someone's got to stay home and take care of all the animals. And Wayne says he's not allowed to swear.
We'll be fine.
No, you can swear, Wayne. I mean, it might cost you a tenner, but you can swear. And actually, it'll only be the mods who see it, so we'll be able to have a laugh at it anyway.
Oh, the wife's having a sleep out tonight with the kids. Oh, great.
Yep, mine's having to sleep out in her mother's. Even better.
Yeah.
Mine's in Nottingham with girls spending money. How scary is that?
Ah,
That's bad, Dan. That's bad.
Yeah.
Well,
can't see your credit card, Dan.
well, they put the bank card and then I give them 650 quid cash to take with them as well.
Oh,
Better
get out there
and
surprise.
You know how they say happy wife, happy life?
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, I'm going to be miserable. I'm broke.
You look great with fair socks on Christmas morning.
I'll probably get some cheap, crappy aftershave. And so, do you know what I mean? Bearing in mind, I've had to buy my own present, so all they're doing is picking it and wrapping it.
Well, at least get you what you want.
Yeah, Hasselhoff's cool wave.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's nice to be alone.
Craig.
Sounds to me like you look at scaffolding
It's a
put it.
medical matter. Stuart saying he'll probably be on his own as well for Christmas for the third year running.
You can go around and visit John.
And see you, John.
Yeah, you come around and visit you, John.
New victim.
Nearly died.
I'd love to have Stuart around, but unfortunately,
Have a drink out on the patio.
the house isn't big enough.
Names around.
No offense, Stuart. Caleb says, my boss had me take his car for an errand earlier, first time in a BMW M5. Yeah. And we've got the suggestions for you, Dan. There's Brute, High Karate, Old Spice, Insignia.
Remember that.
My granddad used to wear High Karate and Old Spice constantly. It smelled disgusting.
The Hardly Gold. Do you remember that?
Ed says, don't forget the soap on a rope, Dan.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, and on the upside, Dan, Ranchy Dan says, at least you didn't have to give your wife the news he did. Oh, that's just a good.
You know what that is?
That's our group Christmas present from Dan, from Ranchy Dan. That was, wasn't it?
Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah, it would be a bit of a walk to you. 4 counties.
4 countries?
Counties.
I'm going to have to get some reading glasses.
I'm booked in on Tuesday for a site test.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
James gave me a Hot Wheels yesterday. He goes, "What car's that?" Because nobody said underneath what they are. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, do you know what? I've been focusing like a trombone these past few weeks, and it's getting worse.
When you bring it in, Dan, when you bring it too close, you go cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I've got a big telly, so I didn't need glasses. It's very rare that I need to worry about paperwork. Well, I need to worry about some paperwork, but invoices are fine. I'll just write a big number on them.
Summons.
Yeah, summons. Yeah, I can't read a summons, so I can't turn up on day.
As they say, in it, is you hit 40 and your eyesight starts going down the pan.
Oh, I think mine hit the bottom of the pan about 3 weeks ago.
Don't worry, when you get a bit older, you get adult supervision, so you'll be fine.
Absolute shocking.
I'm available all week, folks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
busy.
it's not Boxing Day.
Yeah, we're busy.
I think that's our problem.
That's okay. I can be a hand.
Job.
Oh dear.
Stu's offering to get you glasses for Christmas, Dan.
Cool. At least I'll be able to see things.
Shuffle being swung at you.
Oh, there we go. Look, George's modelling bench saying, "Hello, I love the show and love the channel. I'm only 12."
Hello, George.
Hello.
Hey.
Where are you from, George?
Ryan Shadan saying, "I think I'd want the guy building my scaffolds to have reasonable eyesight.
It's fine.
Well-
Dan can see whether things are level or not."
The building scaffolding to find them. The hell? I do. It's supposed to, isn't it? It's supposed
Just tie a rope around and hang him off the scaffold. Tony says, "Bet you can see the timesheet perfectly fine, Dan."
You know. Weirdly, do you know what? Technically, if it's going in bank, I don't even have anything to do with that because they send the hours and timesheets to accountant. I can step in if I think they're being fiddled, but yeah. Other than that,
hang on, I worked this and I haven't paid for it. You go, right. Yeah.
I can always stop things if I think that they putting more hours in than they should.
Yeah. Caleb saying, "Finally, someone younger than me. Welcome, George." There's Sarah and Ryan. Evening, gents. Hope you're all well. Evening, Kieran.
Yeah.
Daryl's saying 40. I was 22. The driving instructor said, "Read that number plate." I said H. No, M. Next day to the opticians. George is from Bromsgrove.
Hello, George.
Chad is saying, how do you see the spurt level bubble, Dan?
If it's a very sunny day, very clearly, but it looks like I'm sniffing top at bubble though.
Stu saying, "Try not to make a spectacle of yourself, Dan." And Jim saying, "Dan's 12, so."
Dan's been 12 for the last 25 years.
Yeah, but I don't know, you're right.
As Kev says, only on the inside.
I don't know.
Frankie B saying, years ago took boss clean new Jeep 4-wheel drive on the mud trail. Last time he ever asked me to run an errand. Kev says, "Never mind, you might escape one day, George. Welcome." Mark Ward says, "Hi to all you modelers."
Oh.
And as we got 113 in chat, 117 now. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, peeps.
Yeah.
Currently at 27, 28.
And George is also saying, I hope you read this. Basically, people made fun of me at school for doing models because they said it's an adult thing. I don't listen. I just said that I enjoy doing it.
There you go.
Exactly.
Right.
The thing is, George, when all of us were younger than you, we were building models.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly.
When we were half your age, we were building models. So, yeah, they're wrong. Scale Adventures saying good evening, everyone. And Drew is saying good for you, George.
Yeah.
You stick up for yourself.
Yeah.
Do what you enjoy. You're not hurting anyone.
Nope.
And as Kev says, he still gets mocked for modelling being for kids. Yeah, that's just the kit she built, though, Kev.
That's the result.
I'm glad I stayed away from that one.
Oh yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I've had a very interesting clear up in the bathroom aisle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, I can smell. Won't see Trish quickly because she's laughing at something, and I think I can smell shit. Where's this from? I was looking around everywhere for it, and I can't find anything. And then, for some strange reason, I went in the bathroom, and I looked behind the door down in the bath, and the cat's got in the bath and had a shit in the bath.
They're 10 meters the wrong side.
They just can't
I'm rubbish to hear these things.
I was like, well, at least it's not the floor or the carpet. Sharing is caring, Paul.
Tim, I think you did. No, move along quickly.
I think what it's trying to say is clean the cat litter, please.
Or
Yeah, let them go out.
let them out a bit more.
I don't like them doing it in the house. It stinks.
Never gets away, mate.
Yeah. So pretty much everyone in the chat
I'll
on
stink.
George's side going, yep, don't worry about it.
What about the cat shitting in the bath?
Thank you, guys.
Should be worried about that.
You know how to stop it, don't you, Tim?
That's first world problems. That is, you know.
Oh, hammer.
You know how to stop it, though, don't you?
Oh, hammer.
Either a claw hammer or a bung. A wine cork.
I'm not into that kinky sort of thing, Dan.
A wine cork and a hammer.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I wonder where that was going.
Might need to wear leather gauntlets, though, Tim, because they get a bit funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not into that sort of thing, Dan.
I don't know. You like cat domination.
Yeah. Chaz is saying next time, Tim, leave the toilet seat up. Tony has just introduced his grandson to modelling and he loves it.
Excellent.
George does Lego as well. And George does Warhammer stuff as well. So there we go.
Nothing wrong with Warhammer.
No.
Says he who's done 2 bits.
Yeah.
2 bits more than some people.
Me?
2 more than me.
I don't want to admit how many Warhammer figures I've probably painted over the years.
Okay.
Patrick Sedney, he says hi from Spain to all you modelers. Sergeant Bones says we built a Mech Warrior Mad Cat or Lego last year.
Ooh.
Dave Lloyd says it's a good job no one was in the bath, Tim.
Yeah. It was a very good job. Really shit otherwise.
It's just what you want, having a nice relax in the bath. Open your eyes, look up.
The cat's curling one out.
Just in time to see the pencil sharpener open.
Pinching a loaf off.
So sharper opening.
Yeah. George is saying, how do I send photos of stuff I've made?
Join the ISM Facebook page and put your work up on there, bud.
That or the ISM forum if you ain't on Facebook.
To show it on here, though, you need to put it into the Live at the Bench show. All the links are in the description of the video, George.
True.
Go on over.
Kieran Sanders, 11 and 7-year-old girls started modelling this year and love it. Both building Bandai Millennium Falcons.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Good kid.
Yep. Just look for International Scale Modeler on Facebook or intscalemodeler.com.
Yeah.
or the forum. Let's remember it then.
Or message Tim.
Yeah, or just message Tim, yeah.
Always the answer to all questions.
Sat there trying to remember the website for the forum, and it's on the sticker on my mat right in front of me. But
there's literally links to all this in the description of the video down below. You just click on them then.
Scale Adventure saying, yep, it's a great group to be in. Everyone is friendly and available to help if you just ask for it.
You two are the right group.
And George is saying he's going to start his channel again tomorrow.
Excellent.
Caleb slightly branched out the stash and now have a Panzer Campfire M35T in it. Now it's not just a popping ton of Soviet armor.
Excellent.
You're slipping. You're going downhill. The 35T is cool because it's basically Polish. But yeah, just be careful. It's a slippery slope. Dave Lloyd's 11-year-old niece has started doing Games Workshop.
Ooh.
So he got her a Vallejo game color set for Christmas.
Nice.
A good set of paint, actually.
Good to hear kids taking the hobby up.
It is. Also, we all probably started because we either had our dad or an uncle or something was building models, and we just thought it looked cool or fun or interesting or
Okay.
better than colouring books.
Keep me sane.
Same.
Okay,
Keep me
Sam.
sane. I was a good boy at the dentist. My mum bought me a Revel kit.
Okay, see what you got. You've been a bad boy.
See? Yeah. I was 37.
Yeah, just about 2 weeks ago.
Norman, put his name in the book.
Again.
Which one?
I think that book might be
One
out
entitled
for,
Present.
Look at the autobiography. Look at this.
And underline mine twice.
Hold on over there.
Yes.
Over there. Scott, you're in there already, mate. Oh, there he's in there. Yeah.
Claire was saying going out with the shop we found again tomorrow. Probably will pick up an SU-85 and a T-34-85. You are forgiven. Kev says tanks. Kieran says just love the smell of the glue. Hold on. What? Never mind. Yes, back in the days when a 6-year-old would go into the shop, buy the model kit, the glue, the knife, the paint, and no one would bat an eye. Okay, the first kit was the Hanamag 251 from Tamiya, and he glue bombed her real good.
Not wrong with glue bombing.
Yeah.
Didn't I say somewhere this week Tackham's releasing a Panzer 116 scale or something?
So he actually grown then.
That's big.
Bill was saying he's so upset that the olive green primer is gone that he bought a 3D printer from Amazon instead.
Ooh.
Oh.
Who's tempted to get a 3D printer from Santa? Well, he's here, just ask. Sorry, Bones Bill is saying I'm going to try turning grey UMP primer to olive somehow. Add some green and brown, I would have thought.
Yeah. Maybe.
What?
Mark Ward is asking, this is probably going to be best for Paul. Hey guys, does anyone know where I can get a set of decals for my CLK GTR 124 Tamiya? Bought it without decals and instructions, cheap.
Which one is it, Mark? Is it the engine one, the D2 one, or the black one? There's 3 versions of that kit. To be honest, shit I look on them all. I'm just being nosy. You can't get. There's no replacement decals for them.
And as we have an American cousin in here, Kieran is saying, didn't Walmart stop selling models because the supplies, i.e. the paints and knives, are considered unsafe, but continue to sell guns, or is that an old wives' tale? Scott, do you know?
What's that again?
So did Walmart stop selling models because like the supplies, the paint and the knives were considered unsafe, but they still sell guns?
It was easier to steal those because they were so small. They could put them in their pockets, and then kids would get in trouble. So you can't do that with a gun as easily. That's the deal.
More a case of harder to pinch than anything else.
Yeah. People getting blamed for things.
Yeah, I'm assuming you mean the TV program, because that sounds a bit weird, Tim. Tim Wilkinson saying, how can Paul be on here and on Corrie at the same time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, pass.
I'm guessing somebody fat on Corrie or something. I don't know. It's funny. It's magic. This is pre-recorded.
He's not really there.
Yeah. These are Pop's hands. They're automated.
We're on the page 8 of the script now, fellas.
Remember that when I got accused of scripting you lot?
That worked.
Yeah.
Attitudes we can all win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Scale Avenger's saying it's not a healthy mentality, George, because he's asking for subs. But yeah, if you just post the videos, people will sub. They'll find it. Mark is saying it's the D2 kit, Paul.
Right. I have that kit. I do have spare decals, but mine are going nowhere till I've built mine. So if I get mine out of the way, and I can get a hold of you on Facebook, I'll let you know. I think I got 2 spare sets for that. You still got that kit, Sam?
Which one, Matt?
The CLK Merc Tamiya. It's a D2 one. So it's a coupe D2. Yeah. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I sent you one. Yeah, there it is. I sent you that last year, didn't I? I remember it. Yeah. So yeah, I got spare decals from you. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Because there was a problem with it. Do you remember?
Well, that was the other one, wasn't it? That was the C class, not the coupe, the old one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right for them.
If we can get through mine, no problem, Mark. I'll have a spare set there.
Here we go. Daryl's got it figured out. It says it's Warwick on Corrie. Corrie viewers don't know any better.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on, but
Warwick, no, I'm slightly lost.
Yeah, I haven't watched Coronation Street.
I give you a tip, fellas, about comedy. You need to make sure your target audience knows what you're going on about. we're all just lost, like, huh?
Warwick got a twin?
Last time I watched Coronation Street, Curly Watts was still in it.
Curly Watts, that was EastEnders.
Yeah, it's probably about the same for me, Dan, as well. I think he was.
That was EastEnders, wasn't
it? Yeah. Was it that was Lofty, wasn't it, in Coronation Street?
No, Lofty and
Lofty in EastEnders, because that was last time I watched EastEnders as well.
Yeah, there you go. That shows our general knowledge of soap operas.
Yeah, so if you're not in 80s with them soap operas, then we haven't got a clue.
Because when the soap operas are on, us guys are generally sat at our benches building models to get away from them.
Lofty?
Yeah.
No idea.
He was in the draft.
What happened to me? I blocked the draft.
CLK, I assume. Gary, the one that Sam just showed then.
Yeah, I think Tony Davies going back even before our time. Last time I saw it, Minnie Cordwell was in the Rovers. Was it in black and white, Sony?
It was Elsie Tanner.
I'm lost.
I'm getting lost, Sam.
I couldn't care less.
That's the best answer.
Losing the will to it.
That's an even better answer.
I'm falling asleep here.
Find something interesting to watch on YouTube. Far more.
Digging Brit.
Yeah, I'm with Chunk, deck chair. Still with us, Chunk, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still trying to go. I don't know what's going on.
Fall back.
Flog.
Fucking hell.
I'm not going to say that because I'll say it wrong for sure.
All of a sudden, Tim's having to send Chunk PayPal address.
Yes.
It's been very good that way for a lot of weeks now.
Up him right.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm not even going to try and say that because I'll say the wrong thing as well.
F-U-P off. Fop off. That's
Yeah,
it.
too much talking.
Up his hand, you petrophile.
You asshole.
Asshole. You bastard.
I'll get the man.
As long as the drop, you're all right.
There you go. If you have a Hulu, The Sisters Brothers is a great modern western.
I'll stick to 5 yard, thanks.
If you have Hulu, that sounds like something Luke could get called out for. Oh yeah, I think we've got a bit of Hulu, and the vacuum cleaner's stuck again.
300 quid that.
Kev's asking Sam, how's Scooby Mojo going?
Scooby's nearly finished.
Going well.
Just the cage to go in, and the glass, the lights to go in, that's it.
Sorted.
And I haven't thrown it out the window or thrown it against the wall, so
Well done.
things are golden at the minute, you know.
Good man.
Caleb saying he's glad to see the shrimp are happy, Paul.
They were. I found another 3 dead today.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I'm
It's
guessing.
all right, though. It's all right. He had a sandwich.
Yeah.
Just the one slice of bread.
Very small.
I'm going to say just the one slice of bread.
I'm guessing it's moved them over. The other tanks probably upset them a little bit.
Yeah, did you change the water or did you move the old water over?
I used water out of the bigger tank, half of that to fill it, which it's the same parameters, everything.
Yeah. That's,
Best I could do.
Did you see Warwick?
Yeah.
He could have
yeah,
scared
Warwick's been drinking the water again.
If I find one more dead, they're all coming out and going into the tank.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for now.
How many have you got roughly in that tank, Paul?
In this little one,
Yeah.
now probably about 15. No, not even that. 10 maybe.
All right.
And the other one, God knows. A lot.
Breeding powder.
Yeah, the other one's gone crazy.
I tried counting the other day and
Got to 10.
He got lost after 4.
After he finished on his fingers, he got stuck at 12.
Oh.
I actually gave up at 100. It was like, yeah.
Them's fighting words.
I started off with the bigger one with 15 cherries and 20 Amano. And obviously the Amano can't breed in there anyway. There's well over 50, 60 cherries now in there. Easy. That's only what I can see. That's only what I can see at the front. Bear in mind how heavily planted that thing is. It's immense.
Yeah, so that's it. You never know how many you got because you can't see half the time.
And the great thing with having shrimp, having 10 is no different to having 100. They don't really put a bioload on the tank. Yeah, they don't put a bioload on the tank.
It's just when they get overcrowded, they don't grow anymore.
Yeah.
Gary Pashy saying he may have a set of the D2 Sportswear decals from the Tamiya kit in his folder. He built his as the blue Pearson Motorsport using the BBR decals. So there's option there. Brave Lloyd's Mate was an extra in Sisters Brothers, filmed in the Basque country. Were all the women wearing Basques?
Ooh,
Seen a film like that.
As Scarlet Benson says, worry not, Captain America is here. Check Tim's t-shirt.
I did have the same T-shirt, but I had it in a medium, and I'm not a medium no more.
My superhero
Is it
persona.
now more of a boob tube then?
Captain Jebend.
Yeah. I've got BB-8 bellies on tonight.
Well, you got a six-pack, it's just all horizontal.
It's
Is
definitely
the new in the front or the back?
Joyce saying, guys, have to go now. Thanks for the help and advice. I'll start my channel again tomorrow. No one's going to stop me.
Cool.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, God.
See you later.
Have fun, George.
Copper mate in the new year.
Mm-hmm. Roger Dan says the doctor told him his bioload was a bit drawn up. I think you mean ascended. My load is ascended.
Yeah.
Many jokes are, but well, not one yet.
That's not a lot of bollocks, I think.
It's the
Would have
gift
been.
that keeps giving.
R.I.P.
Caleb says, finally have some proper lighting on the way for the desk. Thank you, Jesus. And while I caught up, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to mute for a moment.
Go for a shit stop.
Possibly.
In the morning, John.
I'm going to beat it away with a stick.
You need Billy Smart Circus in there to get rid of that. I suppose we put the dice in for look at that. Friday, I'm in love.
Oh. Right. We're going to paint those rims or we're going to leave them?
Slept with a dog last night.
Wow. Somebody else can have that one.
So that's where the wife
He's
was.
called Dudley. He's called Cocker Spaniel.
Oh my God, son, that's just.
Wow.
Oh dear.
That's true.
So
Somebody
that's where
said-
the wife was, Sam.
Somebody said you bought a parrot recently, Sam. They said you had a cockatoo.
Oh, God.
You've seen those pictures of
You're right there, Tim.
Oh man, I'm trying to bite the tide. This, you know.
You tired, man?
Oh, yeah. As I said,
I'll do the other way, Sam.
I've been doing this, coming home, having dinner, and having a nap, and it's not good. You can get to this sort of time, and my brain's like, "You need to have a little nap." I'm like, "No, I don't need to nap today."
Did you get the
No,
mileage?
Mummy, I
Have you?
You've got to get your naps in early, Tim. You
Yeah,
get your naps too late and it'll mess your sleep up.
Oh, turn me. Aye.
I'd love a nap.
I'd love a Dyson. Let me just say what I do have a Dyson. Barbara.
Scale Adventure saying, has anyone relocated to Germany recently? I'm looking for some info.
Nope.
I don't know about
Nine.
we've got a couple in chat that have.
No.
9.
Not unless I'm told to get out of the country.
Well, again.
Quiet.
Kev had a great nap today while he was working from home.
Oh, I wish I could do it.
What's new? Does that every day.
Oh, some days I have to have a second nap as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, I could easily have 2 naps a day.
I could easily just stay
Crying.
in bed and not bother with napping, just not get up.
And Ryan Sedan goes and puts a downer on it. A Chinese study has just found that those who nap more often are at more risk of a stroke. Sometimes like a stroke after a nap.
Let's help you drop off, I must say.
Merry Christmas.
You can get a magic margarine for that, can't you, Tim?
Medical advice sponsored by Flora.
And yes, Andy, I did wash my hands.
What that usually, having a stroke usually does actually help you go to sleep.
Yeah. Mark is saying, cheers. I just ordered a set of decals from Spot Model, as you say, in stock from the end of December. Domino models have them in stock as well, apparently. Kev says, Rancher Dan, you'd have been proud of me today. Did you manage a 2-hour nap?
It must have been the CLK who was talking about, not the other one, the coupe.
Cost you a few quid and postage from that.
Oh, and in your slippers. Oh, heaven. Heaven. 2-hour napping in your slippers.
I've got my slippers on already.
Yeah, me.
Your moccasins.
Me moccasins.
I'm saying nothing because I'm in moccasins at the minute.
So gay.
Oh, yeah, Dan. Oh, we can be together, Dan.
It's only because I've got a manky big toenail still, and these are comfiest ones to wear.
You got manky ingrown toenail, yeah?
No, it's not ingrown. It's all my toenail, and it's turning black again. And 2 others are turning black, and I'm just waiting for them to get a bit more black, and then I'm hopefully going to cut them all off again.
What, your toes?
Toenails, yeah.
Unlucky chunk, I saw that.
I saw it too.
Yeah. I'm rewriting it, don't worry. I'm rewriting it.
Are you correcting the spelling mistake?
Yeah.
He done that
channel, Frankie B says, I'd like to build an aircraft model of a famous UK test pilot and plane. Any recommendations?
Which test pilot?
Rolly Bowman TSR2.
There we go.
I know a couple of
The Vampire. First Vampire to land on an aircraft carrier.
Eric Winkle Brown.
Yeah, Kev says Eric Winkle Brown. Any plane of those, he flew them all.
Now there's the plane that came before the Vampire that actually killed the designer of it, wasn't it? What was that?
Lost their Whittle, wasn't it?
Hey?
Lost their Whittle.
There's a jet that came before the Vampire that looks quite like it. It actually killed their one of their famous test pilots, and the next day our other test pilot jumped straight back in it and tried to correct the problem. Pretty brave.
Is that what they call the next on the Vampire? Dave Lloyd says, I saw a thread online today about kit tires disintegrating and melting. Anyone had this? One of my old Hella kits, the tires are all sticky and soft. Are they on their way out?
Yeah, probably.
It depends. I think it's down to whether they're vinyl or rubber. The rubber, they're normally okay. I think it's vinyl type ones that will.
WC.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I've got a whole bunch of RC car tyres kicking around that are 20 odd years old and I haven't melted, and they're all rubber. So, guessing it's synthetic.
I was going to hit reset on this thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there he is. Chunks put it back in. It says Rancher Dan is a big stroker. And then he gets it a little bit wrong next because Rancher Dan says Chuck Yeager. Yeah, he's not the UK test pilot though.
It is Dan after all.
As several people have been pointing out.
Hey, Rocky!
You're Adrian! Daryl Masters says Steve Austin.
I still have one of those up the stairs as a kid.
Oh, dear. Yeah,
Bubonic man.
Yeah.
The bubonic man.
Bubonic man, yeah.
Disease like no other.
Seriously.
Steve Bostic, bubonic man. No, I'm only joking. It's bionic man.
Steve Bostic.
Drew's saying, the plane before the vampire that killed the pilots, was it the Dove? I'm not.
Flock of seagulls.
Rancher Dan saying that's the only test pilot he ever knew of. There we go. Stu with the 100% geekdom. Tim, it was the Havilland DH 108.
I said that earlier. Did? What's that you got there, Scott? Roadmap. Oh.
A1 plans. I'm doing a lot of PE. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing any PE in any spaces.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Rancher Dan likes 4 strokes apparently. Gary Patcher saying the Tamiya tyres in the 132 kits will degrade and perish. At least his have on his 132 F15s. Caleb saying for his old mechanic mentor used to say this to remember the 4 strokes of an engine, and we all know these: suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Pay a tenner for that down the docks.
Yeah. Or if you go to your certain massage parlor.
Good tip.
Oh,
we did used to do this with the RC car tyres to soften them up a bit as well. For disintegrating tyres, try soaking them in suntan lotion of the highest SPF possible. It's because it soaks the oil back up again and softens the rubber. Or revitalizes it.
Like I use WD-40.
Yeah, that'll work as well.
It's just to get my knees moving in the mornings.
Try rubbing some cod liver oil in.
Somebody told me something else, but I won't repeat it.
That's a secret.
It's a deep secret.
Okay, well.
You know that.
Right, should we try and do Dan?
Hello, Dan.
Hello.
Do you want to give your section a well?
Of course.
Go on then, mate. I'm going to hand you over to Dan. He's going to go through all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. Make a note of your favourite builds because you get to vote at the end. And the winner will win a UMP goodie bag.
Excellent.
Just stand by one moment.
While Dan's mashing buttons.
Yes.
Kev says, hi SPF. Ask for a loan of some from Tim. With his colour beard, he must burn easy. Yeah, Frankie says works great for slot car tyres as well. Yep. And Darryl saying the things people use for lube. Well, for that we are Dan's advice.
Spit.
Chicken.
Spit the dog.
Spit.
Works for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Then Gary says, to be fair though, both kits were built in 93 and 94, so the tyres are getting on a bit. Yeah. And Kieran is heading out for the evening, so it says, have a good night, chat soon. Have a good night, Kieran. Don't drink too much.
Yeah, boy.
Be that sharing.
Sharing.
Yes.
Oh, there's some feedback and all.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Echo. I can
Echo
hear
1 to Echo Bay.
I can hear it. I
I
found
can hear it.
Skywalker.
Oh dear. Good evening, everybody. We're going to start on the forum as always. And the first one out the gate tonight is Mr. Hawkmoon.
Crap, didn't do mine.
And this is a Fujimi 124th scale BMW Z4 Good Smile Racing. It's a nice kit, went together well. Only use microset and sol in the decals, as anything else would be too strong, as it makes the decals sticky. Vallejo paints used mostly apart from the body, being painted in zero undercoat and white with a 2K gloss coat, and makes a great pair next to the Merc.
Very nice.
Lots of decals on that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Right. Didn't Tony build that?
Tony has built that one, I do believe.
Yeah. You guys hear and see me, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Good. On the ball. You
Mr.
stopped at the beginning and I missed them.
Timothy, you know what hand gestures I'm doing now, don't you?
That one.
What you been?
This is Caleb B next. He's currently working on a Tamiya 135th scale T3476 1943 prod. Planning on doing a whitewash camouflage as well as maybe a dio for her.
Cool.
Good.
Tomcat 64 next. Something a bit tanky from him this week. This is Tamiya's 135th Tiger One late that he started back in February. It's been languishing on the bench since May, waiting for him to get around to building up the tracks, which are finally completed this week. The tracks were from AFV Club, and although he's happy with the end result, each track link has 4 EPMs to sand off and enough flash to keep Ming the Merciless occupied for weeks. All ready to be weathered up now. Looks good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
really
well.
nice.
F27 packs next. Says, good evening, happy modelers. Wrong show. Tonight, it's completed the past decals 1144th Airbus A310 in FedEx livery. It's a very challenging full resin kit. Wow. I wouldn't recommend it to a dead dog. If you want to make an A310, get your hands on the old Revel kit, which is pretty good in comparison and will spare you a lot of blood pressure trouble. The paint is Tamiya pure white, his own Airbus grey, and the tail is purple, mixed from TS15 blue and TS19 bright red. The decals are from Flying Colours, livery is unlimited, and his spares box. This is definitely a 12-feet model.
Yeah.
Refresh the page.
Oh, don't panic it. Is it page 2? Because it'll just come back up.
I don't think so.
I'll refresh your end.
Okay.
Malk 1 next. And I like what he did with these. I've seen it on Faceache, what I've seen where he did with these, and it's very, very nice.
What you see?
This is Trumpeter 1/12 scale Ford GT40. While he's got 2K to cure on the body, he thought he'd have a go at something else. The pre-painted gold wheels have been stripped back to plastic, and repainted to suit the car being built. Mr. Hobby 1500 Surfacer was used. Then Gear Notes Pure Gloss Black as a base coat. All the masked off, and Gear Notes Mirror Chrome used to paint the rims. Air valves will be fitted after the tyres are on. I do like that.
It's a nice kit.
I found out that kit's going to be re-released and it's going to be back available, which is which is wonderful news because I wouldn't
and I'm guessing probably considerably cheaper than the new men one will be.
And it's not going to be a snap fit pre-painted thing.
Oh,
which men's going to be bringing out.
Oh, look, would you looky here?
Oh, look at that. It's posted 2 minutes ago.
And this is a weird fella called Paul.
Your foreign clock's wrong as well.
Yeah.
Whose foreign clock's wrong?
Yours.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Sorry.
I changed it about 4 years ago. No, I really did about 4 years ago. This is Tamir's Fiat 500F. It's primed in Ultimate White Primer. Base painted in Gravity Spain. I'll repeat that, Gravity Spain. Reynolds Alpine Blue. 2K clear coat with Gravity 2K. Polished with a compound and polish.
Oh, yeah.
Interior is Zero Bordeaux red.
Bordeaux.
All through the Ultimate Apex and all out the box. I do like that blue.
Bit of blue.
A bit of blue.
Like a bit of blue. Very nice, Paul.
I do like that. That looks good on that black background as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too dark.
Mm-hmm.
And a great save on the chassis as well, Paul.
Yeah, so I crushed it after last Friday's show.
Oh, yeah, good recovery. We're going to slide swiftly into Face Ache because I don't know what my internet's playing about with tonight, but it's been very weird. And a weird fella called Mr. Luke Carswell.
Oh, not you.
Dang. Don't go away, that one.
He said, so 2 builds finished this week, but 1 needs another polish. So here's his finished trumpeter 35th scale US Army Striker MEV Afghanistan in 2009.
Hang on.
Nothing moving.
Yeah, you need to reload.
Oh,
useless.
Son of a square dancer.
Nutcracker.
1 second, let me just do this and.
We got a couple of comments saying, while Dan's doing that, Modeler in the Shed says, evening, gents and Dan, how we doing?
Hello.
Hey, Sean.
Fine.
Michael Morris is saying, are we thinking of Jeffrey the de Havilland killed?
Sean's entered a really, really tough race as well for next year. And I think he's going to meet his match on that one.
Tough mudder.
Oh no, it's a street one. With lots
All right.
of goals.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm on now sharing again.
Yeah.
You are again, Dan.
We'll get back to Mr. Beard. This finished trumpeter 35th scale US Army Striker MEV Afghanistan 2009. It's primed it with UMP black. The base color is Tamir LP NATO green. Clear coats are Winsor & Newton acrylic gloss and matte. All sprayed through his apex. Weathering done with Tamir panel liner, accent, UMP washers, MIG oils, and pigments. Lots of aftermarket and scratch-built stowed items, antennas, and external wiring are all scratch-built using florist wire and fiber optic strands.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Friday and happy modelling.
Awesome, Luke.
I do like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
That's cool. Nice weathering as well.
Look great with his face.
I was going to say it'd be better when it's painted.
Yeah, we don't want it.
I tell you something though, he's definitely finding a groove at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not that groove. Whoever sniggered.
Yeah.
Don't do. Not yet.
This is Rotaru Andre Catalan. Catalan, butchered your name.
Andrew.
Yeah. And this is a 124th Tamiya Mazda RX-7 R1. After a few issues with masking tape, we managed to repaint the body this week. Tamiya X13 and a thin coat of Revell Aqua Gloss clear, just so as you can place the badge decals. It's also masked and painted the windows, which was a total disaster in his opinion. It missed the lines made by Tamiya by a mile.
Close enough.
Yeah, just squint. Or if you wear glasses, take them off. This is Mr. Gilbert Mondragon next. And he's been working on this piece by NY3D Creations. It's a Hellgirl. And he's primed it in Badger Steinal Res. The red is Citadel's Mephiston Red.
Easy for you to say.
It is, not with these teeth. Yellow added to the red for highlights. Liquitex inks used for shadows. Badger Patriot 105 and Sotai used at 15 psi. Still a ways to go yet. I've got to say, them Citadel Reds are quite good colours for doing Hellboy.
Yeah, they do come very well.
They were good, pretty good for doing Deadpool too. This is Mr. Roy Perez next. And this is a Tiger Models IDF in 135th with fruit tracks. I'm guessing it means plural tracks, but it says fruit. But I tell you something, that's some bravery right there.
Yeah.
There's a look.
That slat armor, I wonder how many pieces it broke and swore, and then had to put more glue on than actual armor. But it does look good, though. I've got to say.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mr. Dean Armitage next. And this is a 148th Edward Profit Pack, Bell X1. Pardon me. He may go for a clean and shiny look, so he's thinking of using UMP clay wash.
Yeah, that'll work well.
That'll work outstandingly well. This is Mr. Stephen Winter next. Remember this bloke, Paul?
There's my bag in here.
Cool.
I thought I was waiting to see if Emily's bags in there.
All right.
This is his second.
Oh yeah.
His second dio.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I reckon he's pulling out like a Telford.
Wow. It says he's just finished his aircraft restoration, Duxford diorama, all done using only Airfix 148 kits. Blenheim, a Hurricane, and the ready for battle. I'm ready for battle vehicles and figure sets. Quick base made from foam, bolter frame, plaster, and static grass. Yeah, just a quick base knocked together, that isn't it?
Yeah. That's very cool, Stephen.
That is.
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah.
On all 148 kits as well. Yeah, I like that a lot. This is Mr. David Sargent next, and this is 4 135th Tamiya Challenger 1 Mark III rebuilds. This has been fun armor by comparison to Wingy Thingies. It's a doddle, lots of bits and bobs, and accurate armor stuff, including a new barrel and more to come. Armor schmarmer.
Got a few there, really.
Yeah. Keep him busy till Christmas.
That better work.
This is Mr. Tom Davis next, and this is a 1144th Hobbycraft and Academy. They're actually the same kit, just different brands. No, maybe. Or they might be the same kit, just by different brands. It's been a decent build, actually, despite needing filler absolutely everywhere. Also, the two canopy parts don't line up at all, so they're being built with open canopies.
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 Yeah,
Make sure you have a warm canopy. I like this one too. Weirdly, I prefer the push bike to everything else, if I'm honest. I'm not saying that everything else is pants, but I'm just saying that push bike caught my eye. This is Mr. Julian Salathiel next. And he's been working on this little piece, which is an entry for a GB on another Facebook group. The base is 100% scratch built from foam, styrene, leftover sprue, and a few drinking straws. For the posters, he's used photos of real World War II posters, resized and printed them. The bicycle is a 135th Masterbox German military bicycle, which is modified, added stowage, grenades, etc. Everything is 100% brush painted and in Vallejo model color, Air and Panzer Aces, and weathered with a mixture of AK weathering pencils, Wilder oils, Vallejo paint, mug pigments, and Tamiya panel liners. Still a whip, but hoping to have it finished for the Sunday GB deadline. Hope everybody has a great Friday and a live show.
Nice. Wicked feedback. Some wicked feedback somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I like that shirt on washing line as well. That's quite cool.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, this is Mr. Tony Chews his shoes off. He says, good evening to all the ISM crew and to you, Dan. Thank you. He's finally finished his Tamiya 1/12 scale Repsol Honda RC211V 2002. He's primed it with UMP white primer. Base coat is TS53 deep metallic blue and TS56 brilliant orange gloss. No, brilliant orange, comma, Tony, comma. Gloss coat was U-Pol 2K clear, all put through his trusty Apex airbrush. Hope you all have a great weekend.
Looking good, Tim.
Nice one.
I like that. I've seen a few
Pictures
Repsol bikes in Telford, and when me and Adam had a wander around, and some of the tanks and the fairings didn't match on orange. It was like they'd sprayed them, I don't know, a month apart or something, and paint was just completely different. It was just, yeah. Funny but not funny. This is Ben Batten next. He says, nearing completion on the Edward 172nd Messerschmitt ME 410 Zerstorer, if that's a word. Profit pack for the Wirral IPMS swap shop group build. Only glossing and decals to go. It's a nice kit all in all.
Cool.
Nice one.
I like the Christmassy tray.
Lovely. This
is Mr. Adrian Shingler next. Shingler's List. Oh, sorry. Move along quickly.
Damn.
That was a bad joke.
Terrible joke, Dan.
Terrible joke. And this is my 12-year-old.
It's in the delivery, Dan, and you didn't deliver it.
Oh dear. Anyway,
What
this
was
is
wrong with
1/48 scale Revell F16 Thunderbird. Oh dear. You know when you've got that little red man sat on your shoulder?
Yeah.
I need to stop listening to him. Anyway, this is his 1/48th Revell F16 Thunderbird. When he first opened the kit, he was dreading the build as it felt cheap and nasty, but it's not too bad, thankfully. No primer. The white is zero paint, gloss white, currently at 3 coats. To all involved, great show. Thank you.
Excellent.
Looking good.
This is Joe Yellow next. This is a Zukimura 132nd HS129. And he's also dabbled into the 72nd Zvezda SU57, which looks nice so far. Next, we have Tom's Scale Garage, depending on where you are in the world. He's working on this Revell Australian Kenworth T900 in 1/25th scale. Still a long way to go before it's finished.
That'll be a big kit.
Revell and trucks. Yeah, don't remind me about that one. Computer says no. Mine went in bin. Mr. David Stevens next. He's finished the Trumpeter 135th Panzer S1 ADMGS and then started the Trumpeter 135th SA5 launcher.
Cool.
Cool camo.
People are very busy. It's making me feel ashamed. I haven't finished note for months. Mr. Carl Parker, aka Man Cupboard Models. Just finished this 132nd Airfix Rommel's half track. Not too bad a kit apart from the tracks, which are a pain to get on, but they got there in the end. Painted with Vallejo acrylics and finished off with a black pin wash. I like. Oh, this is Mr. Justin Hart next. And this is a monogram 1/24th scale Lotus Esprit. Chassis, engine, suspension all done, other than a coolant header tank cap that shot across the house, never to be seen again. We'll replace it with a photo etch or aluminium replacement. All wired up, scratch built an ignition coil. I'll make for it. Yes, John, this is the kit with the 4x4 drive height. A lot of work has gone into fixing that at both the front and rear. Miss hanging out on the offline hangouts. Have a great weekend, guys.
Looking good.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Brave. I like this one too. This is Mr. Tony Davey, and this is Airfix Mini Countryman WRC in 1/32nd scale. The kit must have been designed by a left-handed gorilla. Oh, I wish this little red man would go away quickly. The rear pillars of the body have been crushed, and the roll bar looked as if it had been crash tested when molded, slung together, painted into me a red, black, and white as per box art. The decals, although cartograph, were as thick as wallpaper and about as easy to lay down. Thanks, and have a good Friday the 13th.
Nice one.
Well
It
done.
looks good from here.
Yeah, well done for finishing that one.
Ooh, now then. This Mr. Thomas Gould. I'm not sure this is going to work, but I'll get a whirl. I'll read it first. It says slow progress on his zombie diorama this week. He's finished the electricity figures, ANT miniatures, and MAME. UAS 469B trumpeter. Other accessories are plus model, MAME, and scratch built, primed in UMP. Painted so far with Tamiya and Vallejo acrylics. Righty, let's see.
Yeah, try and do pictures if you can, people, not videos. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, sort of worked.
Not all that much, but yeah.
Looks good on that one. This is Mike Batliner. That's a wicked name, that, isn't it? He says, hello, Friday Night crew. Hello. He's changed his first name from Mike to Mike. There'll be a lot of trouble pronouncing it. He's on his last mile on his 1/35th scale Bocage County Dragon or Country Dragon M4A1 tank diorama. It will do some weathering on the tank / figures and do some work on the hedges. And so on with you guys in the background. Have a great show.
Very nice.
Nice one.
Yeah, looking real good.
No, that looks banging. This is Mr. Darrell E. Masters next. And he says, hi all, finally went back to the Ravel 1/24 scale VW Samba and be glad to get this out the door. Good colour combination.
Yeah, looking good.
Cool.
Oh, Mr. Dan Edmonds.
Yeah, this is looking good.
He says, hi Dan, this week he's finally finished the decals on his 1/24 scale Airshima McLaren F1 GTR EMI for the McLaren F1 body build. It's a pretty challenging decal and paint scheme, but got there in the end. UMP primers, Tamiya decanted TS8, Tamiya LP2, Mr. Colour C4, UMP decal solutions, UMP Apex used throughout. Have a great show and a wonderful weekend, everybody. Ching chin.
That looks good.
Yeah, that is looking special. That.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. This is Mr. David Right. I'm going to say right, just because I'm right. He's finished this week. It's a 1/24 scale to me, a 1966 Beetle in Rattlecam red. Not a VW colour, but to me, a paint and glue throughout, and no 2K or polish.
Looking good.
Sweet.
Very nice.
And can I just say, Gary, I'm not left-handed either. Thank you.
I think now he's right-handed.
I am not wrong-handed.
He's more move along handed. This is Mr. Clinton Eels or Chunk or another C word to his mates. Hello, everyone. Hello. This week,
Hello, Chunk.
me a 130.
Hey, Chunk.
A 4.
Hello.
He's private in UMP. Private in UMP grey primer. Base coated in Tamiya olive drab, and the camo is Tamiya flat earth. Weathered with Tamiya weathering powders and AK mud effects. It's a great kit for an older one. Went together great. Have a great weekend, everybody. Cheers. Bonza.
Ripper.
Crikey.
Nice one, mate.
Anya.
Yeah, it's just a real ripper.
You're all right, mate.
Yep.
Oh, no, he's gone, isn't he?
Nice one,
Oh,
Shango.
I'm here.
A second one by Mr. David Wright. And this one he finished a week or so ago, but I hadn't got around to posting. It's a 172nd Airfix Typhoon, painted in enamels from Humboldt. And light weathering using UMP Dark Dirt Wash. Very nice. Oh, Mr. Daniel Blair next. Feedback. Still working on the 124 scale 1913 4 Model T Roadster from Revell.
It's like wheels have come off the drive. The car.
It's really good. I think they're alignment.
Oh, dear.
These something's dropped off.
Hey.
Oh. Bigsby James next. Here is his 135th Das Works Fawn L900 trailer. The kit comes with the truck and the trailer. So far, he has he's got the trailer near completed, painted Vallejo model air with some AK Interactive and washers. Tamiya panel liner black and brown, and a wash made from Hull red. Red, brown, and dark earth. He's really enjoying the kit, and thanks for taking a look.
And we have a correction. David is saying, Dan, just for your info, my name is pronounced Rate. Lol.
Great. But I'm still right, though.
Well, at least you're not red.
Great.
I'll remember that for next time, David. This is Sir Calsonic Adam Little III. Oh dear. It says, yo dudes, not much done this week. He's been on call for work. This is a Italieri 148 Wessex. Been mainly filling and sanding, which has been tedious, but got her on her feet. Hope to get her in primer before Christmas. Have a stunning weekend, everyone.
Nice one.
Yeah.
There was a buddy build for them, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Wessex. I don't know about that.
Was there?
No, there wasn't. I don't know about that.
Somebody told me.
No, that was Sea King, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. And this is Mr. Howard Laird next. It says, yo ho ho, Dan. Thank you. For me, it's been an entire week of chipping and paint fading on parts of the 124 scale Hella Ferguson TE20. Pardon me, stripped and redone some of these parts several times until finally is pretty happy with the results. All base painted and ready for oil work. Still reworking the wheels, the wheel guards, and the moment, pardon me, I've got really bad wind. Have a top weekend more.
Like
Feel a really big burp. Yay, that's it.
Is that it, Dan? You got through?
Yep, that's it, mate.
Well done. Top work.
Well done, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
10 out of 10, boy.
Thank you.
Oh, well, now I'll give you 5 minutes, and Dan's going to try and do a quick catch up.
Okay.
Pick your favourite build of the night, and the favourite build wins the UMP Goodie bag. Simple as that. When you're ready, boys.
I'm ready.
I'm ready, Norm.
I'm ready.
You can cast your votes in 3, 2, 1. Start your recap now.
We're going to start on Facebook because I'm already here with Mr. Luke Carswell with his 35th scale Trumpy striker.
Put me down for that.
Which is pretty nice, I've got to say.
Put me down for that.
We have Mr. Rotaru Andre Catalin with his 124th Tamiya Mazda RX-7R1. We have Mr. Gilbert Mondragon with his Hell Girl from NY3D Creations. We have Mr. Roy Perez and the Tiger Models IDF in 35th scale with Fruit Track.
The Klingon.
Weirdly, put me down for that one, John. Roy Perez. Because I think
All I can see is the tanner.
Yeah, Norm, yes.
Sure. You go reshare. Get us out, Dan.
I've not even pressed no buttons. It should still be
Yeah,
sharing.
Norman, take it over.
Oh, no, you're joking.
Yes,
Norman, Norman, your little ace. Oh, dear. I bet we're out of time this week.
Oh, yeah. You.
Yeah, so where did I get to? Roy Perez or Gilbert and his Hell Girl. Mr. Roy Perez, put me down for that one, John.
I didn't even show it again.
With his Fruit Track things. Mr. Dean Armitage with his 48 scale Edward Profit Pack Bell X1. That sounds so close to something else.
I've had one.
Mr. Stephen Winter with his Dio of his Airfax. I nearly said a different
Put me
word.
down for that, John.
His Dio.
Yeah, me too, please.
Mr. David
too, mate.
Sargent with his 4 135th scale Tamiya Challenger 1 Mark 3s. Mr. Tom Davis with his 1144 Hobbycraft and Academy SU 22s. Mr. Julian Salathiel with his Dio. With what could you call it? It's a Dio with a lot of other stuff on. Tony chews his shoes off with his 112 scale Repsol Honda RC211V. Mr. Ben Batten with his Edward 72nd scale Messerschmitt ME410. Mr. Adrian Shingler with his 148 scale Revell F16 Thunderbird. Joe Yellow with his Zukimura 32nd scale HS129. Tom Scale Garage with his Revell Australian Kenworth T900 in 25th scale. David Stevens with his Trumpeter 35th scale Panzer S1. Carl Parker with his 32nd scale Airfix Rommel's Half Track. Mr. Justin Hart with the monogram 124th scale Lotus F3. Mr. Tony Davey with his Airfix Mini Countryman WRC in 32nd scale. We have Mr. Thomas Gould with a zombie diorama. Luckily escaped. Mr. Mike Backliner with his 35th Bocage Country Dragon M4A1 tank diorama. Mr. Darrell E. Masters with his Revell 24 scale VW Samba. Mr. Dan Edmonds with his 124 scale Airshima McLaren F1 GTR EMI for his buddy build. Mr. David Raitt with his 24 scale Tamiya 1966 Beetle. Mr. Chunk Clinton Eels with his Tamiya 35th scale Leopard A4. David Raitt again with a 72nd Airfix Typhoon. Daniel Blair with his 24th scale 1913 Ford Model T Roadster.
We got multiple entries in there, one person, have we?
Who what?
There's some multiple entries there.
Only from Mr. David Raitt, right. 2 different ones.
1 minute, Dan.
Digsby James with his 35th Dasworks Fawn L900 trailer. Adam Challenger with his 48th Italiere Wessex. Howard Laird with his Hella Ferguson in 24th scale. I'm going to press buttons but not get time to share it. We've got Hawkmoon with his Fujimi 24 scale BMW Z4 Good Smile Racing. Caleb B with his Tamiya 35th scale T3476. Tomcat 64 with his Tamiya 35th scale Tiger 1 Late. We have F27 packs with his 1144th Airbus A310 in FedEx livery. We have Mr. Malk 1 with his Trumpeter 112 scale Ford GT40 wheels. And we have Mr. Paul with his Tamiya Fit 500F in, I'm guessing, 24th scale.
Should have voted for that.
Well done, Dan.
That was
Hey, 3.
awesome. Look at that.
1.
Good done.
Weirdly though, if I'd had to click off sharing and then go back to Jitsi and try and share forum again, I don't think it'd have managed it.
No.
Yeah, but you lost about 40 seconds in the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah, big screw up.
Who?
Huh?
Jitsi.
Jitsi.
Oh dear.
Right, so the results.
Da, da, da.
Tied for 3rd place, we have Chunk with
Well done, Sean.
Charlie.
Well done, mate.
And Tomcat with his Tiger.
Nice.
Awesome.
In 2nd place is Steve Winter with his Dio.
Awesome.
And 1 place ahead is some weird beardy person
Uh,
Some weird.
I didn't know Tim had entered anything.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Well done.
Guys.
Luke.
And,
Well done, Luke.
Well done, mate. There we go. Yet again.
He's a very nice man.
Yes. Well done, Luke. Well deserved, mate. It was lovely.
Yeah, well, very well deserved.
Yeah, can't wait to finish, like I say.
Yeah. Dying to swear.
You hadn't spoken to me yet.
Nah.
Ooh.
I haven't mentioned the beer once yet.
You stick the goodie bag on the pile for models for heroes, Paul.
Yes, of course we can, mate.
Well done, Luke.
Thank you very much.
Nice one.
What a very nice man you are, Mr. Luke.
Yeah, there's no
Very, very nice
bad
man.
names John says
I want
about.
to say everything. Yeah, everything that John was calling you yesterday is wrong, completely wrong. I'll not have a bad word said against him.
That's John is.
Luke knows I love him, really.
Bit of a bromance going on there.
Well, yeah, I did fall asleep watching your video yesterday, Luke.
That's what
Very,
it's for.
very.
Make sure the front
You know,
door's
rubbing
blocked.
two beards together is wrong, and it starts fires.
This is when they get tangled up. Willie Mac says, "Hi lads, sorry I'm late, but good to hear from you all."
Oh, Willie.
Hey.
Drew is saying the Trumpy GT40 is re-released this month. He ordered one from Hero Boy.
Mm.
Kev saying that looks good. Tony from 6 Feet.
Yeah.
7680 said he's not heard that one before. Kids found Schindler's funny though. And Bankers can't be worse than Italy. Crux.
Let's leave that one and move on.
Yeah. And then we're on to the left-handed gorillas. There's Matthew Buttle saying, "Good evening, Warriors of Plastic."
Oh.
And Neil left is there, 381st Model Group. Evening, gents. Sorry I'm a bit late. Hope you're all doing well.
Oh, no.
Yep.
David Wright is asking, can I use hairy sticks to apply UMP primers? My airbrush is packed up and a new one's not coming just yet.
You can. Yeah, it won't be as smooth as for an airbrush, but it will level out a bit.
I would say
On
if it's a flat surface, use a wide brush and long strokes. Just it does work. I have used that particular technique myself. Again, we move along quickly, John. Move along.
I just use them as paint sometimes when I need a black or a grey or a white.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Jolene Sharp, no relation.
Jolene. I knew we were going to sing an out-of-tune song of it. Is Tim killing cat for shitting in bath?
Yes.
Yeah, Jolene,
Jolene is
yes,
asking,
you can
use ultimate primer on wood.
Yes, if you look in my cave, all my paint shells are painted in the UP black.
Yep.
Works very well.
And Kaylee said, Caleb.
Kaylee!
Can we get it back together again? It says there's lots of talk of stroking on this stream tonight. And oh, damn it, I turned off the big speaker.
Yeah. We're trying Hangouts.
Yeah. Especially Monday mornings.
Oh,
Mondays are bad.
Wow.
According to my my tablet, which is probably well wrong, so I've got 117 in chat. So don't forget to hit the like button, peeps.
We've only got 46 likes, 118 watching.
Wow. What's wrong with you people?
You can do better than this. Even if you're watching on your TV, standing on your phone, just give it a like on there.
I would say I can like it when I watch it on Fire Stick.
Yeah, if you're watching on Xbox or PlayStation, you can like it as well.
Yeah.
The option is there on the thing. And while you're at it, don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell as well.
And check out all the other videos locked on the channel.
And also, don't forget to check out Luke's as well. Tim's even got a few videos up.
And that's it. So we move on. Go on, John. Give it a plug.
And yeah, I've got a channel as well, and I do
Yeah. Sunday nights, is it?
Check out the Sharpie's channel on Sundays. What time is it? 6 p.m.
6 p.m. GMT.
GMT.
I didn't think you drank on that show, John.
Don't mind if I do.
I do. I've always got a large can of Monster drink. Caleb says, had a lady call earlier, and she asked why her e-cig didn't work. When I asked if she had the batteries in it, she said no. Joys of customer service.
How's yours going, Luke?
All good, mate. All good.
Oh, you still sticking with it?
Yep.
You've not caved in?
No.
Not killed anyone yet?
I haven't been back to work yet, though. So.
Time yet, then?
Yeah. Well, my neighbours, just while you were doing what people have been working on, I'm guessing, Sam, this is from you.
What?
Is it badly wrapped? Has it got plasters and tablets in?
It's a grey plastic bag. Look,
it's a white.
Is it in a grey plastic bag?
It's in a white.
Yeah, it's from me. Yeah.
Is it? Is it safe to open?
Yeah.
What's that for hairs, plasters, and nails?
Hold on a minute.
Look.
Open it.
Does the right
and hold it up, Luke.
Does the right look like a spider's crawled over the page?
Hold it up, and I'll tell you.
Yes.
Show us the writing.
Any address?
Yeah.
It's all right. He's moving. Show the address.
That's got to be from you.
Can you move it backwards and forwards? So some can
That's from me, mate. That's okay. You can open that.
There's no way in the world you can see that, Sam. I can see you looking at that then. You're looking at the wrong screen. You're looking at John's screen. That
says Red Bull.
Oh, dear.
How many, Sam?
Yeah, you can open that. All right.
It's definitely not ticking, is it?
4.5.
Peace to you too, Sam.
Thank you, man.
Well, fuck off.
You should know what it is.
Yeah.
Only thanks for a large bottle of beard shampoo.
I can't see what's right.
Oh, it's
there's an empty peanut butter jar now with dog hairs all around the lid.
they not dog hairs.
Like spider's legs.
Thank you very much, Sam. Crazy,
Right,
mate.
cock spray.
Where's it?
Yeah, where's it?
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's,
Yep.
it's
Got one of them.
Yeah, ex-Hazzy Gower kit.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Sam. Cheers, buddy.
No problem, mate. You're welcome.
And it's not just fish. We talk about all sorts of randomness on my screen.
What?
Have you got any cannon decals?
I was just about to say that. What, seriously? I thought to myself, no, don't say it. No, don't say it. Actually, I do. Under here. If you...
Oh, we got a better one. Gary Stanley says, forget the e-cig. I had someone phone me saying their laptop wasn't working, so I had a look, found it unplugged and the battery dead. When I pointed this out, they said, but I thought it was wireless. Wow. Yeah.
I'm sure Mike said one day he got called out to one, and he said to a woman, "Do you have internet in your house?" "No." "Do you need it?" Seriously?
Excellent.
Yeah, that's just. Yeah.
I've got all that one beat, I have.
Go on.
Sister was trying to download pictures from my phone onto a floppy disk, right? She kept phoning me up, asking me how to do it. Onto a floppy disk. Remember them? The old floppy disk?
It did sound somewhat different, though.
I mean, I must have heard
So she kept ringing me up, asking me how to do it. I kept trying to explain it to her. And in the end, I says, look, just leave it and I'll do it. She's right, that's fine. An hour later, she rang me back to ask me if I'd done it yet.
I thought you said a floppy wrist.
I'll come round and I'll do it for you.
I thought you said floppy dick.
Hang on a minute.
You
picked it on a floppy disk. This must have been a very long time ago.
Yes.
I can imagine
1737.
Have you done it yet?
The picture must have been a fit on a floppy disk.
Have you done it yet?
Done it yet?
No, because my ex-husband got drunk and smashed the computer.
Oh.
So many jokes I want to go there, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I had some absolute corkers working in the model shop. But I think one of the best ones I got asked was a couple walks up to me and the lady says, excuse me, yes. Do you know if these donuts are vegan? So, without thinking, without engaging brain, I turn around and go, I don't think they eat meat. I was like, oh no, what have I said? I just looked very confused, thankfully.
Yeah.
Bigsby is asking who makes the best 48th F4?
I do.
Academy or Hasegawa?
I would say more actually.
The Hassie goes together well. It's just a bit of a pain.
Yeah. Zippy Mora one's damn good.
Yep.
Yeah, so Drew's saying that Zuki. And random question of the night goes to Ryan Dan. Does anyone know of any decal sheets from any other sources or kits that depict more interesting or less French foods than crepes?
What?
I'm guessing you're doing that food wagon and you'd rather have hot dog labels on it.
Meatballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'd have to go up near the roof though, wouldn't they?
Strung garlic.
Pineapple. Gotcha.
That is the randomest question of all time.
Coconut. Pineapple.
Well,
I bet we proper bewilder people watching this like, what on earth are they banging on about? All those stupid little private jokes. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, basically Rancher Dan wants a hot dog van model.
Oh,
Rancher Dan eats a hot dog.
He likes to put a length of meat in his mouth.
And up his bun. I said bun.
Yeah.
What kind of one?
What was bun?
And Steve, you need to learn how to spell chipolatas. Know how you spell chipolata.
Auntie says hello, by the way. It seems discussions are getting really interesting.
Just talk about Rancher Dan putting his hot dog in his bun.
And he says, Dan says, I know of a Twinkie decal sheet, but I don't
No. He says twinkly.
Yeah, no. I didn't want to make him sound too bad. We'd like to see steaks or hot dogs.
Somebody say steak. Break! That's what he did.
Let's see if you can find someone.
Holy shit!
In the US that does custom decals. Work it out yourself and get Rancher Dan smoked meat.
Yeah. Hey, we can have your mouth smoked bone.
Oh. Steve saying long day and tablets don't help. And Wallendorf. Not to be confused with Waldorf and Stradler.
Stadler.
Yeah, Stadler, not Stradler. I've got resin roses sat on the bench in a rather compromising positions.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to move her out of sight. Gary Patch is asking, does Dan double stack his wiener?
I think he's tucking them.
Cena Will Evil is saying, hello boys, Ryan here, been way too long. It has, Ryan, welcome back.
Yeah.
Pete
I'm guessing the new baby's taking up a lot of his time.
Yeah.
They do that apparently. Pete Stewart is saying, hi guys, a question. Trying not to burp, trying to do it down and be professional. Thank you, Paul, for covering that.
Okay.
I've flattered clear coats on my 124th cars before. I want to smooth out a Tamiya rattle can colour coat before the clear coat. Is there any difference? Advice appreciated.
No, it's exactly the same.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just flat out with a clear coat. Obviously, don't go too far, you'll have to respray it.
Dan says, Dan, there are people who will custom print your decals. You just got to figure out what you want.
Hip hop or Donovan? You give him the easy words.
You'd be the only one that would put anything that you would get.
Yeah.
You guys, we got a cruise.
You going, Scott? See you, mate.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, Scott.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Be good.
Yeah.
See you later.
Everybody for the presents. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
You're welcome.
Mate.
Enjoy.
You guys have a good day.
See you, bro.
See ya.
Steve Science is being in hospital and getting diagnosed with flu. Been on a mix of 9 tablets 3 times a day. Dang, you're going to rattle as much as Sam.
Oh, he's going to give away.
Yeah, just suck them and stick them in an envelope and send them to people.
And the tablets.
Yeah. I know I can build the only Rocky Mountain oyster food truck. Yes, we know what Rocky Mountain oysters are. They're animal testicles.
Bulls.
Dan could do something.
Bull balls.
Yeah, Dan could do something.
They tend to hang quite low, though, don't they? Bulls' testicles.
I don't tend to look at them, to be honest. I'm not impressed by animals genitalia.
It was in a video I was watching.
Oh, yeah.
Dixie, happy birthday.
It would have been.
That makes it worse.
Says, I must bid you all a good night. Enjoyable as always, and thanks for the input. Thanks for being here, Digsby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I'll try not. Oh, I think I managed. Try not to do the combination yawn and burp at the same time. Caleb had some fried sheep balls at the local fair this year. Not good. Yeah.
Oh, your word for that. Oh.
Huh? The hell was that?
You go to the Chinese restaurants and have chicken balls. There must be some size of chickens.
Are they sweet and sour? Are they sound?
You see the sound of the chicken?
Chocolate and salty.
Might have that tomorrow night, actually. It's great the wife's not here. I can eat what I want.
I think the thing is, Dan, it's not necessarily they did them wrong. It's just that some of us don't necessarily enjoy eating testicles.
I'll be paid anyway.
True that.
Gargling them.
Yeah, as Dave says, cow spleen and lung cooked in lard. Sicilian street food speciality. Yeah, I'd be looking for the McDonald's. Kevin says, good news. I just started trying to make a replacement part for the bit of etch I lost last week. Just found it underneath the model, even though I checked it thoroughly last week. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yep.
Should always check your socks.
Yeah, in your pockets. In your pockets.
Yeah.
Might be under the TV.
Yeah, under the bed.
No, I've had that one before. I've dropped a piece of etch, couldn't find it, got in bed, and then thought, what's that digging into me?
What was it?
What are you doing in here?
Get that on my back.
Oh, don't stop me off again.
New tenor men for Norman, please.
Last night was bad enough for the poor man. He cried last night.
Oh, I was ill.
That was one of the funniest things I've heard for a long time.
Yeah.
Tim, you still with us?
I'm here. So just doing some brush paint. What? Oh, sorry. I'm off camera.
I'll try making sure you're still there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right, should we give away the other goodie bag?
Yeah.
Right, I've got a UMP goodie bag to give away. I've not got it in front of me, unfortunately, because the prop's long gone now. The Haribo on the front of the stand had gone rogue. And mutated. So we've got a UMP goodie bag. So you get a pack of sanders, pick up pencils, some sweets, some stickers, so on and so forth. All you got to do to win this is when you're prompted in the chat by John, you'll get 5 minutes on screen from Norman. Pick one number. I repeat, one.
Is it just one?
Just one. One and 1,000. And after 5 minutes, we'll close it and do a live random number generator. And the person chosen wins their goodie bag for free. It's as simple as that. I'll have some more prizes for next week for the Christmas show. But for today, as Chunks just said in the chat, it's one number. The Hip Hop Anonymous says so.
Refresh that.
Hip Hop Anonymous. And if anybody in chat can tell me the reference, anyone in chat can tell me the reference to that Hip Hop Anonymous. I'll give you that one because that's quite an obscure reference. That. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Hip Hop.
Your numbers, remember? One number.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
And 3, 2, 1. That's your one number.
You're getting it easy, lads.
That's your spot lad now.
Oh dear.
Coconut.
So who's having turkey at Christmas?
Nope.
I am.
You know, I'm gonna go gobble.
Having a great gobble. Actually.
How many places can you take that?
Is your neighbour around as you chunk?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Just remember, Chunk, no eye contact.
No, never make eye contact.
You can do it.
Thank you.
4 minutes, folks. You got 4 minutes.
Must be only me and you that knows that reference, Chunk.
I reckon it is.
You can do it.
No,
I only watched it the other night.
the Hip Hop Anonymous.
I know what you mean.
Hip Hop.
Hip.
Hip Hop Anonymous. He's trying to read hippopotamus. It's off the film Big Daddy. It's like the foreign delivery guys, like hip hop, Hip Hop Anonymous. It just always tickle with that bit.
Oh god!
You give him the easy words.
You know what's so funny?
No, I did actually order up my reindeer steak this week, so.
3 minutes, folks.
So you're going to eat Bambi?
Bambi?
Rudolph, yeah.
Go on, Luke.
It wasn't quite legible, that, thankfully.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
You
got the first 2 letters. Just
you kind of cut yourself off just in time. Well said.
Sam, Bambi is not a reindeer.
Yeah, it's a deer, mate.
I know.
On Blitzen, on Donna, on Bambi. That's the one, Ryan. Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yeah.
Stupid bits in films like that always grab me and always find funny.
Norman came off with a good one from Dog Soldiers during the week.
Oh, which one was that, Norm?
I hope I give you the. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, 20 XP.
2 minutes, folks. You got 2 minutes.
Still the blacker.
I hope I give you the sugars.
He was a Geordie too, it said it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why I put.
Yeah, I still love that movie.
Well, apparently they made a second one, but it wasn't released, and they're now making a third one.
Well, because I remember
The second one was really bad then.
Why not just release the second one?
Well, they were given a £32 million budget, and they're doing it in Canada. And there was just problems after problems, so it never got released.
But the first one was classic.
1 minute, folks. 1 minute.
I watched that Severance the other night.
What did I watch?
Yeah, that's a cool one too.
Watch that Irishman on Netflix, Sam. That was good.
Yeah, I watched
Was it
that.
good?
Is it all right with a Chunk?
Yeah, it was pretty good actually.
It's got all the cast, the Goodfellas in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, what's the little bloke's name that was out of Goodfellas? Bloody
Joe Pesci.
Is he old? He's old in it. God, he looks
Oh,
old.
man,
I
they've
know.
aged-
They make up a bit in it.
Yeah, they've aged him a little bit, but he's definitely aged.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
yeah. Oh, it was great. Actually.
Let's watch it.
I was going to mention it to you the other night actually. So
Al Pacino plays Hoffa well.
yeah,
That's a good film. It's long though, isn't it?
yeah, 3 and a bit hours or something.
3.5 hours, yeah. That was good. It's worth a watch.
Yep.
No Hip Hop Anonymous, but yeah, it's good.
Oh, gee, that's going to be the new one there for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Frankie.
Hip Hop.
And we're down to 3, 1.
Hip Hop Anonymous. Yes, Neil, The Irishman. Watch it on Netflix, mate. It's about 3.5 hours long. De Niro, Pesci, Harvey Keitel, Al Pacino, loads of big hitters in it.
Yeah, really good.
Well worth a watch. 3.5 hours long though, but well worth a watch. Right. Can't see my share button because I've got my mic in the way. Just randomly press stuff over in the corner. I can't see. Oh, there it is. I found it. Bet ranted hands, Doctor. Thought you could have said that. That's sharing. That's sharing.
It is.
Guarantee.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. So ignore the 7 that was already there. I put 1,000 in ready for us. So I'm going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. Have you got the camera clicked on me, which I haven't? I have now, though. I'm going to click this once. That'll be the winning number. As always, if 2 people pick the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. And if you think there is one, please don't shout it out because these guys will check it. And when another winner, John will announce it. So the winner number 4, the UMP goodie bag, is 580.
580.
We got it, yeah?
Yeah.
Just as it comes up with you having connectivity issues.
Yeah. Gone grey for me.
Yeah, mate.
Tim,
Yeah.
do you want to do what we've been buying in a minute?
I don't know that. What's coming?
No.
We'll get it lined up. Oh,
Oh.
oh, someone's kicked in. But, you know what I should have done is bought a pair of side cutters. Oh no, you haven't got any to me a side cutters, have you, at the moment?
I have. Yeah, sure we have.
I think I looked and didn't see any.
Sure we had a restock the other day. Hannah's watching, she'll tell you. Exactly.
Thank you.
Love to.
Yep. Hip hop. Coconut.
Coconut.
Coconut. Basically what me and Chunk do all day, just laugh at crap.
Just stupid, weird stuff. We keep finding them though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. No, I mean, are you still sharing?
Hey?
You're still sharing?
Cookie's coming in and out.
Oh. What?
Like a honeymooners.
Promises, promises.
Neil is asking, has anyone seen the Peter Sellers film The Party?
Many years ago.
Many moons ago, probably.
What's that about?
Yeah. Kev saying number generator fake news. Yeah, it came up on our screens, but it probably didn't make it down through to YouTube before it crashed out. It did come up for us. Are we in agreement? Is anyone else checking?
Yes, I'm checking it now.
I'll take it. We're in agreement then.
Yeah, that's what I might.
Yeah.
So the number drawn for the UMP goodie bag in all its awesomeness was 580, and the closest by one was 585 is Johnny's Chop Shop.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Give him a minute. Eating some fopping crisps. So, Johnny, get your name and address to me by the email and description of the video. ismprizeclaim@gmail.com. It's in the description down below. If you click that and send an email with your address, I'll get your goodie bag out in the post ASAP.
Cool.
Rock my baby on the treetop.
You have to ruin it, John.
I think we met really early this evening too. I can feel him now. I'm going to sit up. I'm not going to lie forward.
Sam, if you need to, mate, just go. Go and get your head down.
No, I'm all right, mate. The meds just kicked in there about 20 minutes ago. I could feel my eyes closing. Oh, dear. I'm getting old.
Sam, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Right. We go and
Caleb saying gets off in 4 hours, and then it's the fopping weekend. Tony Davis saying stand closer. And Edmund is saying gotta go, guys. Judy calls. Thanks for the show.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that's one too many glasses of vino.
He's off the wine bar, is he?
I don't promise it.
Unlucky. Lots of well done, and Johnny saying, "Wow, thank you very much." Dave Lloyd's asking, "Are they Mariah Carey crisps, Paul?"
No, they are McCoy steak.
If the put some in the bag.
You might get a sponsorship out of it. Kev says, damn it, keep reading that as chip shop, and now I've got the munchies. Rancher Dan says, Sam, think about being vasectomized.
Yeah. I haven't really got down. You see, Dan, they're still there. A couple of people have tried to vasectomize people.
Sam trips over in the morning.
Still not walking in the stairs.
They're still there, Dan, just hanging around his knees.
Tuck them into my pocket.
Conkers.
Just mild pillow burn. Mark Coon.
Right, well, that's not pillow burns.
Tim, are you there?
I'm here.
Mark Coombs is saying, I'm looking at buying my first Wing Nut Wings kit. What's the best one to start with?
That Junkers D1?
Yeah, but it's not really yeah and no. That's quite a. It's not what you'd call a World War One plane. It's just a monoplane, so it's not really. You're not really jumping in on it. Okay, best idea: don't get a British one. They've got a ton of rigging. If you want one that's quite simple, virtually no rigging, you get the Fokker D5. Sorry, the Fokker D7. That's got very, very minimal rigging. An easy one to get hold of at the moment are the Albatross D5s. The one I want to get, which I keep forgetting the name of.
Yeah,
the D13. Just look for the German ones with virtually no rigging. They're probably good ones to start with. And the newer the better.
There we are.
Tony Davies asking Paul, can you do a review for the crisps?
Yes, they were nice. The packets in the bin.
Although he actually says, can you do a review, as in a dance, for the crisps? Dave Lord says he'd like to do a review of Mariah Carey, straight out the box. Plenty of plastic.
Yeah.
I'd love to find out.
Yeah.
And Tim.
Right.
And you're defeating.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? Sí, señor.
Do you like me to speak English?
Hola.
Hola.
Buenos días.
While Tim is still.
What? I'm ready and waiting.
El Presidente.
Well, I've got one question from Caleb. He said, anyone built any armor from Bronco? Thinking about ordering a few kits, but never built their stuff before? I have, and I really enjoy it. Which probably means most people won't like it.
Scotcho!
No, you're
I'm all right.
Oh, God.
Oh, Gazma Gizmo. I hope someone remembers the fast show. I'm just shouting out random shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about when name went out my brain. The famous American actor now.
Oh, Chip. No, is it Chip?
No, he plays the pirate.
Oh,
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp.
When he was on the Suit You.
Yeah, Suit You.
Yeah. Does she like it, sir? Does she? Oh, Suit You, sir. Oh.
I think it's like how long ago that.
You going to start this or what?
I'm not waiting for him to start a kit.
Jesus.
I'm cleaning your brush, you see. I was just getting a bit.
Hurry up.
All right. I'll be on in a minute.
You'll need a shift then.
Only joking. Right, so starting off with me because I'm the most special.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Argument there.
I got some parts from the Decimo Medici G5, got the stand and the front forks.
Mm.
The book on the C9 Sauber, just in case.
Oh, nice, Tom.
You never know what might happen in the future. Got some of that Gravity. I've got the Tricoat Fords as well because that looked quite a lovely colour.
Did you get one as well, did you?
Yeah, I was trying to find a colour and I was like, do you know, that colour looks really
It does look really good, doesn't it? So you got two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And some gloss clear as well. And then some colours.
What else do you get?
Got purple, just in case. Fluorescent orange.
Joking there.
Golf blue, purple, and the green. As well.
What's that green for, Tim?
That's greens for the Mazda.
What Mazda?
That one.
Yeah.
787.
What scale?
The big scale. The purple.
Ever.
Are they going to shop like the paint lights go shop?
Hey?
Yeah? I don't know, Trump said something.
It's going to be more better in it by the time Tim gets around to using it.
I want to say, I think Tim's going to end up selling it, Adam. That's what I reckon.
No shot.
Yeah.
That's my
Easy.
prediction.
I'm not having it.
You don't use them.
Yeah, exactly. Unless somebody might want them. And I got a new phone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Other than that, now the problem, my ain't shite I bought all weekend. I bought shopping. I got 12 bags of Asda shopping in the house. We're back in a minute. Jacob's crackers.
Oh, nice.
We even bought some carrier bags.
10p or 15p? Which one?
No, 4p.
You getting dog food?
Just read that, Tim.
Got some MiG 27 floggers.
Woo!
A 148 Griffin. Nice looking box.
Yeah. Who bought this? Charles.
Charles Stellini.
Good luck, Charles.
He got the pickup with the equipment.
Oh.
You know, like a bit of equipment. He got the Middle Easterners.
Mm. That could be a soap.
Yeah.
He's got
So many jokes there. There's so many jokes.
Yeah, that's why I just stopped.
Just need to leave that alone and move on.
yeah.
Definitely.
Got a new backpack. Moving on. So the British Rolls Royce armoured car.
I fancy that one myself, I do.
Hey?
The Rolls Royce, I fancy getting that one myself.
You done it? Look very cool.
Yeah.
Wrong drive.
All right, Sam.
Yes, Sam.
See you, little bro. See you tomorrow, little bro.
You get easy, guys. See you, mate.
I've got some AK real colours from AK. Tony Davey, not repurchases, but gifts from close relatives for my birthday this week.
Ooh.
Happy
birthday, Tony.
Happy birthday. Getting off me.
No singeing.
That slowed down significantly right there, didn't it?
Yeah. He's got the striker, which I must say does look really good. Apparently they're on sale in King. I do like a striker, and especially with these mind powers.
Oh, Luke, you need to build that.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it?
That is very cool.
They're on offer, dude. Go King kit. They're on offer, and they've got a couple of pre-owned ones, 24 quid each.
Ooh.
And they're the engineer version. They got this one and the mind plow version.
Nice.
Yeah, 24 quid. That's a bargain of a price.
Like.
Archer, cool looking, nice SC5, and a Revel Catalina. Not to complain. Nice little.
Isn't that little Rebel SC5 the Hassie kit or something?
That's it. No, that's a Edward kit.
Edward, that was it.
Which is a brand spanking new kit.
Yeah, that was it.
Well worth the money for them. Yep, nice little bundle there. Well done for yourself. Mr. Churn, Angie. Yeah.
Oh my God, Lord Timothy.
The hint is in the first name, mate.
Yeah.
Angie.
I didn't want to get it wrong.
So instead you did.
Luke, can you just nip round to John's house and give him some resuscitation?
Where's John gone?
I'm here.
Oh. Anyway, Angie's bought.
I found this little gem while out shopping the other day for a tenner. Well, you went shopping for a tenner.
Timothy.
The box is a bit bashed. But
read the damn post.
The box is a bit bashed.
Just read the post.
Oh my.
I've got a funny feeling Tim's going to be banned from reading.
When you pay a tenner, you're going to be careful to take them off. Just move on, stop saying things. Hurry up. I'm going to read this. For all the contents of the delightful paint and brush. It's covered in flash and pin marks. It'll be a challenge, go for a challenge. And Angie also bought some paints. I'll glad to a clear coat. Oh, no. Be careful them, Angie, because they take forever to dry.
Yeah.
Like, forever. They stay tacky. And some fantastic LP paints. Move on, Tim. Hurry up.
Radim, I worked hard. He worked hard overtime this month. As a result, I got motherload of models over course of last 3 weeks, starting with another 132 race this kind of day.
I'll mute.
You got a full interior attack on Panther. Nice. Some super Pershing. Suit you, sir. You got a German T-34. Some Academy planes.
Just a hint, fellas. You can put all these in one picture, you know.
Mustang, a P-47, a P-47,
a 172,
Corsair, and then lastly a big gun German Sturm Tiger. All for a bit of overtime and a motherload.
Resize the box on that.
That's what he said.
That one hasn't got a bash box. It's all not.
Oh dear. Oxygen for everybody, start.
It's not battered, it's got cauliflower ears.
I love a neat box.
Oh dear.
Oh, John's got a beast. Another beast. Great.
Oh, nice.
That one apparently needs quite a lot of turret correction to make it correct because originally it's an RC tank. So watch out for that bit. He did a anyway. Cool.
Can I just apologise for all the childish laughter, but we got very dark, childish senses of humour.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't take much to set us all off. And I'm sorry, you start talking about a bash box.
and
it doesn't matter who it is, it'll set us all off.
It's only a tenner.
At least the flap wasn't loose.
I wonder if she found it down a side alley.
Move on. Oh God, I'm dying.
Oh my.
You know, John.
Yes.
Are you still breathing?
Really?
That box has got a nasty soda increase in it.
Does anyone want to inspect that?
No.
No.
I'm just wondering whether the top deck descends or not.
He bought a vintage, fairly rare 1/24 scale Revel automotive transport trailer. That's a long old title. I will pair with a 1/24 scale tractor. Later, I think it will be a neat way to display some other models on the shelf and conserve space as well. He was the AMT 1970 Chevy Impala Custom. Oh, that's quite cool.
You need a truck now, Dan.
Trucker.
Trucker Dan.
A mother.
Trucker Dan. Oh.
Trucker.
He's a mother trucker.
Wow. That was sounded so close, that Timothy.
Got ruined by the real mount and a very nice rotor fold from the Ford Wessex.
Nice.
And then Dan Edmonds, he had to go off because he had too much Pinot Grigio. Some Pro Range 2K, very kindly sent to me by Mark Atkinson, top man.
Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
Pinot Grigio.
No, Pinot Grigio. That's the way it makes you feel in the morning. You wake up feeling a bit green.
The local rapper by Tim there. Oh, God.
Yeah, Mark Coombs just spat his tea all over the floor. Snorting with laughter and getting weird looks off his boss.
For God's sake, get off that screen before you scroll back up the top. Get away from it. Oh, my God.
Out shopping for a tenner.
This is what you're missing by not joining off their hangouts. Just
I'm telling you.
Childish rubbish like this.
If you've got an inner 12-year-old, you'll fit right in.
Oh, God. Is everyone's cameras gone off?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Is anybody else's ribs hurting?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Everyone feeling a bit small?
Oh, okay. That's terrible that time. Terrible group.
Yeah.
Can't rebox him. Just look, put it down. Grow up, Tim.
I've never said Tim with finger in his box.
The worst thing was just run his finger around the rim.
Knock the lid off.
Oh dear.
Tears in the eyes.
Oh, got some new boxes down there. Well, how much you can fit in this one?
That's enough.
Glass.
50p.
Oh, better not do that, actually. That's quite dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, because you'll end up swearing.
Put the glass in a box.
Yeah.
Better not break it.
Now I think I've got the ability to speak back. Raunchy Dan says his Pinio feels a little bit greenio this morning.
You're pretty good, man. Well done.
Don't encourage you, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, no.
Daryl Masters is saying, why is everyone fitting into a 12-year-old?
Pardon? Pardon?
Baking powder?
Yep, baking powder. Caleb says, if I didn't live in the middle of nowhere and actually had home internet, I'd join a hangout.
It could be a
good fast enough.
good laugh.
No. We have people joining on phones.
Yep.
Daryl says, thanks for the laughs, guys. I'm off.
In bed.
Crying. And Kev says you don't want to end up with the soggy box, Tim.
No, nice to you.
Not a bashed up soggy box, no.
I wouldn't want to pay a tenner for it.
Oh.
$5 maybe.
I was going to say something that probably cost me a tenner.
Should we do the kit section now?
Yeah, go on. Let's get off the house quickly as we can. Before we cause any more damage. Before Copper rings me.
Just no wankles, please, Tim.
Oh, you have to leave then, John.
Oh, now where are the hidden videos? I remember now. Well, because I do that video and it hides it, and I've got to remember where I now find the
video editor.
That's it, video editor.
Or you could stick it as upload it as private.
It is, but it's not listed on your videos.
Right. My one's sharp on my video list for me, but
yeah, but this one didn't. It was a bit of a
fair enough.
Yeah, it was weird.
Tony Davies saying good night. Hope we all have a good weekend. Seems to start well.
Cheers, Tony.
Good on Tony.
Just got a bit better than I spent that last Friday night. Doubled over in bed, crapping through the eye of a needle.
Yeah. Okay, it says thinks just about everyone is close to pissing themselves with laughter. Yeah. Yeah, very close.
It's nice to let your hair down. Me something.
Yeah. Which one, Norm?
The eyebrows.
It's off.
Oh, gone again.
He's off.
Well, Norm needs another tenner, man.
It's going to be cleaning my brush.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, I don't want to get in stiff bristles.
No.
Don't want to spread your ferrule out.
Nope. Oh, you paid a tenner for it.
Mm.
Right. Let's try not to break the mouse pad again this week. And it annoying me.
Yes, please.
It's quite an annoying way of doing this, but it does work.
Did you replace it?
Nah, it's working. It's fine.
Good man.
So, this is going to be the last of the kit section for this year. Well, this side of Christmas by the time we do next show and the other bits and bobs. So, this will be the last
one. It's not the last one in 2019.
No, not last 2019, last of this side of Christmas.
It says last of 2019 there.
Yeah, all right, I didn't mean that. All right.
Get it right.
Look, I didn't even write last, yeah? I wrote Latoff. Lazov.
Who's last then?
I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Good friend of mine. Have you had a vasectomy sized? Would you like to claim it back? 3 800 shrunk balls.
There you go. Dan, make a note of that number. The doctor might get his watch back.
First up from Mini Art, they're going to do the dinner on the front.
What about the back?
Dinner on the back.
think I want to eat a back dinner.
Yeah, you could have some fun moving those figures around in different poses.
I wish you could.
Especially if we put that bloke up with the stove with the bloke on the right. And the one on the left had to put a mouthful of food in with the bloke at the back. You can get some really interesting poses out of that.
It could become rather naughty.
Yep.
You could turn them into gigolos.
There's a whole band of gigolos. From AFE Club in 135, they've got the IDF 60A1. I know. So I'm trying to see if there's actually really anything massively different.
They're happy. There better be a lot in there.
Yeah, there looks like there's loads of new bits in there, but it's not like it's not like it's loads of extra metal or resin. It's just that kit. Whether it's worth £100,
there's got to be extras in there.
I would have thought so. AFE Club can be damn expensive sometimes, but even that's expensive on the AFE Club scale.
Can I just inquire something? Matt's saying just don't steal your wife's penis beaker.
What the hell?
The penis beaker?
Okay.
Dan, do you know what one of those is? You're the sort of person that might know.
No. No.
Yeah.
I use a shower.
Golden.
Only the once it gave me.
You got to try everything once, didn't you, Dan?
No,
yeah, twice if it tastes good. Oh, dear.
Matt,
isn't it?
Still doing it.
Live streaming is on. Is on.
And the vicar said you can't put that up there.
Oh, dear.
I'll have a look for that later, Matt.
Very worrying. Moving on. Rather expensive. €120, $133 for that. Looks cool, but the other one, they've got the new striker coming out, which is the M1296 Dragoon, which has got a 3mm gun, I think, on the top of it. Which is
3 centimetre, don't you mean?
3mm, Tim.
Yeah,
Is that going to be the Bushmaster on that?
that's what the word I'm thinking of. Yes, Bushmaster.
Yes.
3mm. You feel some of them bursts? I don't know. Bounced off me, I think. It was a fly.
Available at Hanan, £60, not cheap. €72, $80. They look cool, but
It's quite expensive. However, I think the only other Dragoon version you can get is the Panda.
that'll be that AFE Club will be better than.
Yeah. Sorry.
You do get a lot in the box of the AFE Club. There's a lot of plastic and a lot of detail in there. I don't know if they're really worth the full price. You wait around, hunt around, they will get out there. The other one, they've got an IDF lot coming out at the moment. This is the M113A1 Nagmash 1973. Good looking little vehicle, that one. £60, €72, $80 on that. Let's call that. Next one up from them is the AFE Club's Mark 1 Centurion.
The price of these are
I know, this one's really high.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I think the exchange rate at the moment's really been going a bit funky on it, and I think it's really not.
You're really having a giraffe?
They're nearly a giraffe.
I think I paid on that £35 for my Centurion.
Yeah, near a whole rhino.
Which one have you got, John?
It was, oh God, I can't remember. I built it years ago.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got the AFE Mark III.
Was it the Aussie one that's a Centurion?
Anonymous.
Anyway, from Hanan, Mark 1, 75, €90, $100 on that one.
That's a lot of money.
It's cool, right? But yeah, it's a lot of money. Nice early war armor. The AK-130 Russian Navy 130mm automatic naval gun. That is a mean off-looking bit of kit. Hand £63, €76, $84 on that.
I wonder if you could fit that on a KV hull.
Yeah, why not? Why not? That look cool. Ready. Tackham's 1/16, little Panzer 1 is available. £173, €88, $98.
That'd be cool.
That'd be a nice sized tank in that scale. Very cool. Good for a bit of weathering.
Yeah, and the Chieftain just did a walk around video on YouTube on those.
They're good.
Yeah.
Nice. There's the Tacom 135 King Tiger late production 2-in-1 Tier 2. Sets of decals are pretty much what it works out to be, I'm sure, on all this. Some photo etch and clear parts included, link and link style tracks, detailed static display model. All the hatches can be opened or closed. 8 types of markings in there. Okay, there we go. Nice box art. On burning. Model collects 172. You get the MAZ and the T64. That's quite a cool little combo. Hannon's £40, €48, $53 on that. Not bad little bit of model for the money. Not the best looking 64 though. From Trumpster, they've got the 135 hosey truck. The man spraying his big white cannon all over the plane. Email £86, €103, $115. It ain't cheap, that one.
Is that thing actually called a hosey truck?
No.
Oh. I was going to say. That's, that'd be rather random.
There was one of them. So there was one of the Soviet light tanks they called a tanky.
Yeah. Jim used to drive around in hosey trucks. That was his job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Professional hosey truck driver.
He was a professional hosey. Yeah. Trump's is doing the 135, doing the MLRS for the Norway variant. I still don't understand why they have not yet done a Gulf War variant. Are they literally waiting to the end of the whole range to then do the right one that everyone wants?
Didn't Dragon do that?
Yeah, I've got it. It's really old. It's really old kit. I just thought they would have done. I thought they would have done a Desert Storm by now.
How dear that is.
Yeah, big money.
What the hell?
It's a big lump of kit. There's a lot to it.
It's still expensive.
It is still expensive. But you get like full cab. You get all the running gear, some engine underneath there, and then you get all the tubes. You can take the tubes out and have it as loading and stuff like that. But yeah, a Gulf War one, definitely. That'd be cool. I think Luke would like that. Well, you can get from Rifle Models the Jesus, a lot of that. They'll just call it the Sheridan. A lot of names all over the thing. From emails, £45, 54 or euros, £60. So that's a air deployment tank, isn't it? Deployed by air?
Can be, yeah.
It can be. Okay, cool. And that's not a standard barrel, is it? That's a like a rocket type firing, or can it fire normal stuff as well?
It can fire high explosive rounds, but because it's such a short barrel, it hasn't got much velocity, so the range is quite restricted.
You were giving Dan in the chat a complex here.
Sorry.
They're essentially were designed to be air mobile to support airborne divisions.
Cool. This one's making up for everything. Serious self-propelled howitzer, which is just so damn cool.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, really like this thing. There's a lot of different variants of this thing with big like little houses built over them, so they protect them from the sun and stuff. So it's quite cool. This Rifle Models 135 T34 D30 120mm self-propelled howitzer. Chunky. E-models £40, €48, $53.
It's ugly though, isn't it?
Yes, proper ugly.
Yeah, not got much cover either, have you?
No. Well, I think they realised that if you're going against air support, there's nothing you can do to stop them. So you might as well be able to jump off it and run away.
Pretty much.
Isn't it? You know, what's the point of being in the tank if everything can blow it up? You might just be on the top of it and be firing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and easily goes bits blown up, you get blown away from it. So you might still survive missing a few bits.
Blowing off.
Yeah. Americans might come along and blow you off. Rifle models 135 M1A2 separate B2. That's a great looking tank. Love all the sticky uppy bits and all. Got lots of pokey bits, this one, isn't it? But pokey. That one's standing to attention. This one's a bit hard. In-rolls £40, €48, $53. Very cool. So from BMAX Aoshima, we've got the Mitsubishi Starion. Now, if anyone knows the Starion, we need the version for Jaws and
Jackie Chan. Cannonball Run.
Yeah. Love that film.
Yeah.
Love that film. So good. 2-in-1 decals. You get an STP and what sort of looks like a Marlboro scheme, but it's not. It's a rally art scheme, I think, in the other one. But I think it might
makes sense being a Mitsubishi.
Yeah, but I think it's actually it's red and white, so I think it might actually be a Marlboro scheme without the decals. Possibly. Anyway, the kit on its own is £36.40, €43, $48. And if you want the detailed upset, that costs you £22, €26, $29. Don't get a lot for that one. There.
Fish?
Yeah.
Honey?
Yes.
Hip hop? Hip hop anonymous? You can win the easy ones.
Watch out, play music, you. Sure. Yourself in trouble, you will.
It's nondescript music though.
Look at this one. MG Metro GR4 Ayrton Senna test car.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Sam will be all over
That's
that.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never knew he'd driven one then.
Yeah.
This is one's for the Metro GR4 Austin Rally, which is Tony Pond and Rob Arthur. It's James Bond's cousin. And a K35 Prima K3 Bobby Aiken Motor Racing, 24 Le Mans, Daytona, Sebring, and IMSA. Looks good. Oh, that's another one. That's a good idea. Very nice. And if you're really crazy and you like your big car builds, Model Factory Hero have released 112 Sauber C9, which is the first car in Le Mans history to hit over 400 kilometers an hour down the motor. So that's about 260 miles an hour this thing hit.
Oh, my Fiesta will do that standing on its head.
Well, exactly. And your Fiesta's just special, Dan, that's why.
Unless doors froze and then it'll rip trim off.
It'll trim off.
That's about in the wind.
I've used bathroom sealant now, throwed it back on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's a full resin metal photo etch build. Right. Yes. The 18 turbo, it's a mighty monster of a car, that is. Hero Boy, £600, €720, $800 for that.
Is that just me or is the front wonky on that?
Yeah, it probably does look a bit wonky.
It's all probably wonky for that money.
Yeah. From Mini Art, we've got a load of little bits coming out. We've got the German Type 170V Cabriolet. Looks very nice. We've got the LGOC B-Type London Omnibus with the London Type, all the markings on it now.
You only watch that on a Sunday.
Yeah. got that T55 showed last week. Check us the backlit version with all the different markings. And you got a street fruit shop, and it's a lady at the back.
Move on. Right now, move on.
Reading like a book.
From Legend Productions, we've got some bits coming out from them. We've got an IDF fitter conversion for the M113.
Yep.
That looks quite good. You got a mantlets cover for the Ryefield models M4A3E8. A detail upset for the M151A2, which is just the later version of the Willys Jeep. Really, you get the stop your head getting cut off and snorkel and stuff like that. And you get some more detailing sets. This is for the Tamiya kit. All the little hatches and the photo etch, and then this is for the IDF Mugarth early conversion as well. So you get a few more little aerials and jerry cans and stuff on the outside. Long Copy State models have announced they're doing the Lancia 1ZM Auto Linda. So that's the Lancia's version of the World War I armoured car. Quite a cool looking little thing. And Reach models are doing steel field wagon trailers. Rather interesting. So it could be towed by horses, but they're towed by trailers instead. And you get 2 in a box. It's not a bad idea. We've got from Kinetic. Oh.
It's magic.
Yeah. Kinetic Gold Historical Fighters, the Volkel. Now, is that the Czech flag there? Blue, red.
And Dutch, the cloggy one.
That's it.
Yeah. Volkel is the airbase.
Oh, okay. So that's the camo version now of the Starfighter, which looks quite nice from the Dutch fighters. Yeah, they did some quite nice looking birds their range.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, very nice. And MiG have released their 31 with the big old boom boom box on the bottom.
The anti-ship missile.
That's an anti-ship nuclear warhead missile, isn't it? These things.
Yeah, it's the Ramjet as well.
That goes damn fast.
Again, my Fiesta beat it.
Yeah, you're quite right. The armor plating on your Fiesta would make it off down.
It weighs it down, but once it's got its wind up, you can't stop it.
Exactly. Neither can the brakes. Tacom's 135 range is expanding. They've got the little US Army quarter-ton armored truck. In other words, it's a Willys Jeep. I don't know why they call it a truck. Now, what makes a truck a Jeep? Anyway, and there's a Panzer III also M coming out, and it's quite funny. I see it on their little post. Someone going, "Great, another Panzer III," and someone's coming, "No, there's no good model of a Panzer III out there." I'm thinking, has he never looked in Dragon?
All the Dragon ones.
Yeah, thinking, what?
All those super kits that Dragon did.
Yeah,
fully loaded kits.
No, they didn't do the best version of the M3 with this type of. Oh gosh. Panzer III. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier to build on a Dragon kit, though.
Yeah,
instructions will work as well.
It'll be a lot easier, isn't it? Nice looking box art. Got some lovely master box figures. Always good for a randomness. The Outlaw Gunslinger series, kit number 1. You got Marshall, Tom Tucker, Molly, and Rebecca Hansen. She's about to pop him in the head.
Pop the horse by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, she's about to pop one of them. Ain't looking too happy.
Let's just move on.
Yeah. Outlaw Gunslinger series number 2. It's my long lost uncle with the long hair. Gentleman. He doesn't look like a gentleman. Jim Jansen hired gun. Ooh, Jameson. Right. Jansen. Outlaw Gunslinger. 3. Pedro. Oh, there's always got to be a Pedro in there. Pedro Melgoza.
See, I drive the car.
I'm waiting for that.
And this is your driver, Pedro. See, I drive the culture. Can I go?
This Pedro's a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
All good. All good. Da-da-da. And from USCP, they're going to be doing a 124th Escort Cosworth engine. £45, €54, $60. Does look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finish up. To claim your free donkey balls, phone toll free 800 where I'm free bag with every delivery.
And they are balls of fire as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Nice one, Tim.
Cool.
Nice
Good
one.
work, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Very well executed, Tim.
I do try.
As Gary says, yep, the Willis Jeep has had the A-Team makeover on it.
That is the 18 version, isn't it? They just named it that. That'd been good.
What has that been welded on? In a barn where there's no welder?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, at least we know that the extras from the original Star Wars movies found a job afterwards, because the bad guys in the A-Team didn't ever get anything either.
Yeah, but you weren't allowed to kill people in the 80s.
No, all the bad guys died, but the good guys never did, even though they got shot at like point blank.
You weren't allowed to bleed.
No. Ain't got time to bleed. That's one of his lines, isn't it? Right, who's making funny noises? Come on. Someone's mobile's ringing. Someone's popular.
Yes, it's mine.
It's not mine. I've already spoken to the wife.
What did she say?
Not a great deal. They've spent a bunch of money and
got loads of batteries.
And they want some more money, weirdly. No, we're fully stocked on rechargeables.
And a kitchen roll.
Did you? Has anybody looked in chat? Because I did do a bit of research.
Yes.
Rubber sheets.
No, I've seen it then.
That's quite alarming.
Are you looking at finger speakers, Dan?
Yeah.
And you need to, you've got a dry throat at middle at night.
I don't need it. A penis thimble.
Is it up there with the snot sucker?
It's quite close.
Yeah, let's just leave that there.
Caleb is saying, my dad has this huge collection of very old A-Team toys from his childhood. You mean probably the same toys that like me and Paul?
Yeah. I had some of the A-Team toys. They were great.
Yeah, we probably had those. Thanks.
Really old stuff. It's so boring and old.
I want to say, does that make us really old?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
He's calling us. I think he's calling you lot old.
40 is the new.
I forgot.
No,
Tim
40 is the new 30.
The new 30, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is, apparently. In my head, I'm still 18 years old.
In my head, I'm 12.
No, I'm 18. In my head, I'm 18. I never grow up in that age.
I think that's pretty much the same with most blokes, isn't it?
In my head, I can do everything, but in reality, I'm scared to death of everything. I went on a job today and I went to climb up outside and, all of a sudden, reality kicked in and I went and fetched the ladder. I'm telling you, I can't drag my fat ass up no more.
You have to go to lift.
Yeah.
The thing is, it took me 3 days to put scaffolding up, and I'll guarantee it takes them probably 2.5 days to knock the building down. I'm not bothered because it's like $4,000, so.
That's really weird.
K&D Customs saying hello, everyone. Good to see you guys. Hello. And Caleb saying anything past 1998 is very old to me.
Wow.
Yeah, most of the music I listen to is older than that.
I remember a few parties that I were in 1998, and they was not old. They were very good parties. Tim's probably been to a few of them sort of parties too.
21 in 1998.
What was that? 1888.
Was that a barn dance, Al?
It must have been. It's the only ones I could afford.
The hoedown.
A hoedown. Hang on. That sounds like a move along quickly.
Yeah.
Hoedown what?
Yeah.
Mark Coombs is asking, what's the Edward Spad 13 like?
No idea.
That's the XIII, if you didn't.
It's very Edwardy.
Aye.
I'll tell you.
I like you very much.
Spad's not the most interesting one, but
I'm going to say it's potentially a little bit plasticky with a little bit of resiny and maybe a bit of photo etchy.
Ice glue.
Likes a gentle rub with a sander.
Now you're making a reverse.
Yeah, and
So,
now on 55, going on 56.
yeah, that's a 2008 toolkit. So I don't think that's too bad. When I part built that one, I got a bit bored with it. It's not the most interesting. Only problem with that is lots of rigging.
Yes.
Lots of rigging on that. Honestly, stick to the German stuff. It's the best for non-rigging.
Either that or build an old wooden sailing boat first.
Yeah.
Then you'll get really good at rigging, won't you? Tim?
Tim, how did your boat come along?
The same position everyone else's boats get to.
What?
Ended up the same as the Spanish.
Back in the box.
It's like a crap magician, isn't it? Mine just so's Norm.
Nice.
Right then, I think that's us done for the night.
Cool.
So thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back next Friday for our, I guess it's our Christmas show, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got Secret Santa opening, so there might be a few of us in here. And I'll probably have some videos out through the week. Don't forget John's stream on Sunday.
Good, never again. John's, yeah, move along.
What? And it grow up. And go check out Luke's videos as well. And there we are. So we'll catch you all next week. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.